on the telephone.
He's having a shit.
It went live, by the way, when you started saying that.
Unless when I do that, it just makes
Where
Leon
else
disappear.
would you do it?
Yeah. Is Leon, and Leon has now disappeared, and that's why I'm magic, and why I'm God in this world.
Look, we're on Twitch. Hi.
Are we? Oh, we're live.
Oh my
Hey!
god, no!
We should probably not say
Talking about your
anything.
penises
Balls,
now.
cunt, wank, anything like that. Probably not say any bad words
Uh,
or whatsoever. Hello.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
Yeah, that would be a problem.
That would be a prolapsed anus.
Prolapse. Yep.
Isn't that what I said?
Oh, God's sake,
Yeah.
you guys.
Yes, for my bonus action, I would like to lose all the elasticity in my anus and shit over your face.
Oh.
Sometimes
Well, your
happens.
bonus
I feel like that's a
action, surely
constitution
that's an
saving
action.
roll right there.
Yeah, it's your leaky O-ring.
Jesus Christ, what happened to us? Remember when we used to be good at this?
No.
Nah, me either.
No.
What makes it worse is what you're drinking. Because you're drinking
No, not you,
rum
Lee.
and
He's
green.
drinking special dad juice.
No, you.
You know what, you?
Yeah, is he drinking the snot juice again? Right,
Yeah.
I'm drinking tea out of my old man I'm 40 mug, which is all accurate. He's
Drink
drinking snot
water.
juice.
Oh,
So
you're
he's
not.
talking
You
about
have
him.
something weird in a shaker thing, like a protein shake or something. It's
Don't you
great.
It looks like
Oh,
some
me,
really
right?
good-
Yeah, it's finished. It's
Semen.
yeah, it's better.
Ah,
Extra
yes, the
protein.
accurate colour.
The best protein.
Yeah,
hold
exactly.
on.
Oh
Wait,
man.
wait a minute, what colour is it supposed to be?
Yeah, well, I don't
Oh
know.
my
Some
god,
colour
it's
pink.
gonna...
Some colour pink. I don't know. Do you know? I actually heard that they started actually taking
Yellow.
mail orders to the sperm bank. See, when I heard, I came in a jiffy.
Hey!
There's
I
your
think
dirty joke
Jiffy
for the night.
means something
It's been a
else
pleasure
out
playing with you guys, but I quit.
Who's Jiffy?
No one can hear the
The
clap because the
winner
mic doesn't
of
pick up.
tonight's random bullshit goes to...
Yep. Listen, there's only 3 people watching, and I'm one of them. So don't worry, we can say what the fuck we want.
I'm the other two.
Hey.
You're the other
There's
two.
watching and there's 8 of us on the stream, so that's so far should be
Come on.
accurate.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I think that's the worst one
That's
we've
the
guys
started
are
reason
off.
all
we have
terrible
86
people.
players in our stream, so that we all watch. And there we go.
Yeah,
That's how we're going to make it to affiliate.
Hi,
Oh,
welcome to the Sanity Check Gaming's D&D, Dick's Dungeons and Dragons, where we play our homebrew version of D&D, the World of Felorium. Here with all my lovely players here. I am your not so illustrious DM, Dick Naylor, or you'll know me as Working Class Hero through Twitch. Sometimes I stream on Twitch, sometimes I'll do other stuff. However, we have players we need to introduce. So first, we will start with the person to my, well, looks like my left.
Oh, but you're
Um,
right.
What, anyway, was my left will be the lovely Rachel. Rachel, say hi and who you play.
Hi guys, I am Rachel and I play Nyla, the human monk. And went a bit insane last game. And now we've got to dial it down a little bit.
We'll talk about that in the recap. We've got a recap of people who haven't seen this for a month, so they need to learn all about that. From there, we'll go to the person directly below me in the Twitch stream. It is our good friend, the Scottish Piper, Jim. Jim, who are you playing?
I am playing your friendly, awesome human ranger called Ronan.
Yeah, 2 humans, It's all the races in the world will have people who pick humans.
You love
and the
humans.
Yeah,
It
and
tastes
the
wonderful.
person to Piper's left and below Rachel is somewhere that everyone wants. To be fair, is our good baby-faced boy Leon. Leon, tell everybody show everybody a handsome smile and tell them who you play.
I'm gonna play the young human warlock Gaz, who is
Fucking human.
Yeah, another human.
was
eh?
waiting on that.
Yeah, we've got 3 humans.
he's
I'm sorry
a
guys, I did not mean to say that.
little ball of naive anxiety, and he wants to be there for all his friends and be the best warlock he can be.
Excellent. Of course he is. You want to be the best friend to everybody. It's like a episode of Sesame Street. Yeah. I'm, by the way, for anyone asking, not that anyone's asking, I'm doing this for Movember. Gaz is also a brave, but by the time he gets round, it will be February. So we'll give him a
He's doing
a
it for
little go there.
November next
Yeah,
year.
right,
Right, give him a chance.
Yeah, we'll try to get to November next year.
next November, I'll have a wee bit of a shadow going. So
Yeah, have at
Just
least a
shadow.
bit of a shadow going.
Define the
And,
shadow.
and directly to Leon's left on the Twitch stream, at least anyway, is our good friend who plays our favourite turtle. Well, nobody's favourite turtle, Ralph Lee. Who are you and who do you play?
Lee, play a turtle. You've watched the stream. If not, go back and watch it. I'm not explaining it. You should
Yeah,
know
fuck's sake,
exactly
we've
what
got a
I'm
YouTube
now.
channel, man. Yeah, we got a YouTube channel. Watch.
Fuck's sake,
There's
yeah.
9 of us.
9 episodes, 40 hours of content. Stop being dicks.
Yeah, come on now. The 40 hours.
But not the
content?
good dick, the bad dick. He's not.
No, I'm a good dick.
We probably
think
do
that's
actually have
something-
more than 40 hours content up
Yeah.
for all the games.
And
That's
then,
what
the game that was on Halloween last week was really fun. So
yeah, exactly.
I love how he
Yes, it
didn't
was.
mention which game because he knew he had 3 different DMs and he knows he'd piss off one
the
of
one,
them.
with, the one with me.
Leon turned up for 75% of each game most of the time.
We lost
Yeah,
the
this is
Sally.
true. Yeah,
Sally's
no. I was
fun.
going to end. I was just
Application
literally
down.
about to introduce Sally. So,
What's good is when
whoever-
Sally leaves, it ruins
I'm
the
Sally,
the
and I'm playing
not as
Daphne.
bad as you think.
I'm
Not as bad as you think. It's not as ruined as you think, to be fair. Because
Lee.
see now Sally is Ralph.
Sally.
Sally! I've got lots
Sorry.
of emotional trauma.
So,
Jesus,
anyway, from there,
you
we'll
can't
go
just say
to
that.
we'll go to the person who is directly below Lee in this stream. That would be our lovely our resident ball of sunshine, Sally. Sally, hello. How are you?
Excuse me
Who'd you
while I
play?
drink some more regret juice.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Sally, and I'm going to be playing the fallen Asmo Paladin, Daphne, who seems to shock and awe everybody with her silly antics.
All the shock, most of the awe. Yeah, she does everything that we none of us would ever dream doing. However, to the right of our glorious ball of sunshine will be our glorious black hole of epitome and disdain. It will be our good friend David. David, who are you and who do you play?
You say the nicest things about me.
Oh, these
Well,
intros
I-
down. This is 40 minutes in now.
Nope.
Sorry,
And I
Dad.
am going to take my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, you take all the
So
time
my
you
name is David, and I play a half-orc bard, Sir Janus de Grande, the greatest bard in the world. And yes, that is his full title. He will accept nothing less. He's just looking to prove himself to be the best possible half-orc rather than human, because why not? Let's spice things up around here. He's trying his best. That's the best way to sum him up as a person. He's trying his best.
Yeah, he tries his best all the time. I mean, what can we say? And last but not least, we have a lot of fan groups in here. We stand for the man, or the character at least.
I am.
We have
eh.
the Lazy Egypt. Who are you and who do you play?
Well, I am Scott, and I am playing Melgrum. He doesn't try his best. He half-arses every single combat and then blames everyone else for failing to meet his
Yes.
expectations.
Just the way we like it.
Shit to hit something in this game
Yes.
since we started.
But
gaming.
he successfully
honest-
gets hit a lot.
To be
It's a
honest,
lot.
it usually is our fault in some regard. So it's
It
kinda
is
balances
normally
out.
your fault, Gaz.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, but hey,
Words
I
hurt,
resemble
Melgrum.
that statement.
You certainly do.
It does mean
So-
I'm playing my character well, though, because one thing I should be doing is being the one getting hit.
Again, this is true. So, who remembers where we left off?
Oh, memories. End of memories.
We left
Oh,
off-
I have a brother.
So Ralph has a brother who was at the bar with myself, Gaz, and Ralph. Everyone else went to buy a boat. Rather than actually buying the boat, we threatened to. Well, I say threatened. We offered to kill the man instead. That was a very interesting
they
conversation.
has distinction.
I'm
Jack
not clear
told
on
us to
whether you
keep
paid
warm.
the man for the boat or you basically threatened him till he left and we still have the money.
And the
Oh, we
deeds.
still have the money. Yeah.
We still have
Okay.
the money. We have the deeds
So,
to the boat,
You
and
extorted
we
a
also
boat
have the
from an
body of the
elderly
man.
man. Okay.
This is true.
And then stuff happened.
Then we found the actual body.
Yes. what
We're
stuff happened?
heroes.
Yeah. What stuff happened?
That's
Good
a
question.
very.
No, I'm asking the
Then
question.
we
We wa-
discovered 3 body bags. One
Those
being
four.
the man that we were talking
We
to.
only know of one having a body in it. There was 3
Yeah,
sailors.
sure.
Very true.
That is right. You
We
only
didn't
have
unwrap the
of-
others yet.
Yes, that's
I was
exactly the case.
on my way to.
That's like a bad Christmas present. We didn't unwrap them yet. We don't know what the surprise is.
But there is a strange body-like shape in all
Pretty
three
much
of
like
them.
aliens. So,
That's
Yes.
what we list off.
I'm betting it's a
so
net.
as our good friends were spending time down at the Rubber Duck with our good friend Ralph's brother, that would be Sir Janice de Grande. It would be, I forget what Leon's character is, Gaz. Gaz, you see I said that?
That's the point of these
Gaz.
introductions.
Yeah, Melgrum and
So the DM
Yeah,
remembers what
actually,
game he's playing.
yeah, Janice de Grande, Ralph, Gaz, and Melgrum. They sat around and had a wee drink, meeting up with.
Oh no,
their
Melgrim
brother.
went with Daphne and got horrified.
Oh yeah, that's true. So it was Ronan stayed.
Scare
That's right.
everybody.
As you had sat and discussed what you were going to do about how you were going to get onto, if I remember correctly, you were actually trying to get a plan to get onto the Portobello Eternus, or, as is known in common, the Passion Eternal, which is a huge gambling ship where you should be trying to track down some of the eggs that were stolen from Ralph's clan of turtles, as they are used as a delicacy on some foods. From there, you decided to go and buy a ship. If I remember correctly, it was called the Excalibur, that was being sold by an elderly gentleman named Dillon, who happens to be one of the patrons on the island of Acus. You are on the island of Acus, of course. A well-known ship harbour.
My island.
Yes, from there,
Aye,
Isla.
My island.
my
Yes.
island.
My
He just
It's
doesn't
mine.
tell you that he actually owns the island.
Yeah.
yeah.
my
What I said, it's
From
my
there,
island.
We just got massive lore drop and didn't even acknowledge it.
Go from there.
Yeah, it was like, shut up.
Nyla, Daphne, and Melgrum pretty much threatened an old man who lost his family to a horrible
Melgrim
That
didn't
was
threaten
me.
him. Melgrim defended the old man.
I'm pretty sure my character as
That was
well.
all Daphne, baby.
into a
Melgrim
screaming
and
match.
Ronan got in the way of
Yeah.
Daphne when she went to
Yeah.
just like Kamehameha the guy.
Yeah, got into a screaming match with the poor man who's lost everything and was looking just for a little bit of money to sell off his ship. Decided to scream at him and went, nope, you know what, you may as well have it, give him the deeds, before Daphne decided to cut the man in twain, which means in half in Old English.
Hold on, did you? Okay, I had no memory. I
No,
thought
I
you just ran
never
away.
actually.
No,
Yeah.
she didn't
No,
get
he
around
ran
to that.
away.
She attempted to,
Yeah,
and we got
from
in the way.
there, the man known as Dylan had walked off. As you started to inspect the ship, you found 4 body bags under one of them. You opened one of them up and you realised, dun dun dun, to your horror, it was Dylan.
Yep.
How could such a thing happen? Dylan was already just the man who just tried to sell the boat to you, and yet he's walked off.
And
Never
we
to be seen
nearly
again.
killed the man who's dead in front of us.
And after that, Nyla decided to go, well, you know what? Let's find out what's everything. Because after wild accusations of maybe Ralph's brother also being dead in some sort of doppelganger, they decided to open one of these other
And
canvas
I'm
bags.
just
So
like,
as you
don't be Ralph's
started
brother, don't be Ralph's
to
brother.
wrap these canvas bags, Nyla, you open up, and to your horror, we will go to the Rubber Duck. So, from there, you have started
You
to...
did.
So, from there, you started to go Sir Janice de Grande, Gaz, Ronan, and Ralph.
Well, I'm
Use-
with the Daphne.
And-
I'm not at the Rubber Duck.
And Michael, I think.
All right, okay, so it was fair enough. It was Gaz, Ralph, and Sir Janice de Grande. You with or Michael, we'll call him.
Was Michael not going to go the other way? Was Mike Isle not going to go a different way?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Whatever. Yeah.
Gaz just mispronounces his
Yeah,
name
because
every time.
you were saying that you were going to take the time to try and get back over to the Empire because you know exactly where you're. Okay, Sally, it's no problem. You know exactly where you were going to go to get over there until you found out that you were going to buy a ship. So, Michael in his infinite wisdom goes, well, if you're going to get a ship, then I suggest that I may come with you because I may have access to the Passion Eternal.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we should go and see how Daphne and the rest of the gang are doing with this negotiation. I'm sure they'll treat this old man fairly. Yeah, why don't we head
Yeah.
off before
I
we
hope
say
we got a
goodbye?
good deal. I mean,
Yeah, you got good friends there. I mean, especially
I mean, let's be honest.
the holy types. You can't really go wrong with them.
yeah,
Let's be honest, everyone's there to keep Melgrim in check, so we should be fine.
exactly.
Our only concern is that Melgrim has tried to beat this old man, or perhaps haggle him down to an unfair price.
No,
I
I
don't
think
think-
you're
But
a
I'm
little
sure
bit on.
Daphne
Yeah, I think you're a little bit unfair on your good friend there, Ralph Melgrim. Melgrim seems like an upstanding kind of dwarf. One of those guys that knows exactly where to go and what he wants. He's
Well,
straight
he's
to the
outright told
point.
us that he is going to shop us to the authorities when we go to the Empire. I mean, just to be clear, he has said that they're going to enslave me with a collar so I can no longer use my magic, making me effectively useless and at the
Well,
mercy of the people that will kill us. But I'm sure between now and then we'll be able to talk him around or come up with some kind of plan.
At some point,
It's,
you know, on your travels, he may grow to become kinder and a little bit more, more friendly with you. I
Well,
mean,
he
there's
actually
some sort
outright
of-
berated me last time I tried to heal him. He was close to death, and I healed him, and he actually resisted the heal and would rather take the wounds.
Well,
Um,
did you ask for his permission?
Well, I
to
mean,
touch-
his organs were coming out. At that point, I thought the permission was
Yeah, well,
perhaps
it
the
doesn't
least of my
matter.
problems. But he was like,
I
"No,
mean,
get away
permission
from
is
me."
a big thing. You should probably try and do permission before you try and touch another man.
Okay, I mean, I use healing word. I don't like to just use touch because again.
Consent, man. Listen.
But I just I
consent.
used my magical voice to speak to him. It would close his wounds so he didn't die, but he preferred to hold them in a small bag and carry them around for the rest of the
I
day.
mean, consent is 10/10 of the law. You know that, my brother.
We can continue this conversation as we walk, but I mean, I'm gonna and I'll look at the rest of it. Do you all give me permission to save your life if it ever comes up?
Okay.
Oh, my
I mean,
brother, I
under
would
normal
always be sure.
circumstances, I feel like that shouldn't have to be a question.
Okay.
So yes.
If your entrails become your extrails, I'm gonna take that as consent. Okay.
That is probably fair. I mean, if I was to fall unconscious and was needing saved, well, obviously we're brothers. We've done many a thing and many a dark night.
What?
Did
I
you
remember
not
that
know the
time.
Portal lore, Ralph?
Yeah, you remember when that snowstorm came in? That snowstorm came in, and we were struggling for warmth. We had to hold each other. It was a bad time.
That's first of all, we live on a tropical island. Any type of snow would be considered very strange.
They shared a shell.
We had to keep each other safe for
Also,
warmth.
I have a shell.
Yeah,
which has
share
an
a
internal-
a
I have
shell.
a shell which has an internal heating system, or so. We don't really have body heat as such that works. We are reptiles. You understand this, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. That's why we were holding each other, because we can't exactly regulate our body temperatures because of said things. That's why we live in warmer climates. When the snow came through, it was a mighty fine. It was mighty powerful cold.
But
I should
want to
tell you
cut-
about that one
I'm going to
sometime.
cross the zone of truth right now.
Apparently, Ralph
Melgrim
does
is
not remember
very
this
sad
traumatic
he's not here for this
experience.
conversation.
Just blocked it right
It's a
out.
problem that Ralph does not remember this traumatic experience with his brother.
Ralph now suspects that you're some kind of doppelganger that has taken on the form of his brother.
Why would you think that? You're not there yet. Speaking of doppelgangers, David. No, I'm only joking. So, we will go back to the ship of the Excalibur within the bowels of the ship as you start to open up the canvas bag. You said, which one were you opening? Were you opening one of the two smaller ones or the larger one?
I didn't say, but I can just open the larger one.
Right, it is an elderly woman that's within it, again dead for maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, starting to come into decomposition. Well, whatever 2 or 3 weeks decomposition will start to get you. You don't recognise her. Ronan will. Ronan recognises her as Dylan's wife.
Oh.
I'm going to sort of almost about to smell, because I'm not going to think. I'm going to say yes, this is the wife.
I didn't open the other two, but
I
have
kind
to
of like put
just-
my hand on the shoulder and I like go, I think we know who's in these other two cells.
I best check just in case.
It is indeed.
Ronan, I was going to turn around to Ronan before we open it and go, you'll probably not want to see this.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just turn around.
Yeah, I'm going to turn around.
So as you open them, trigger warning for anyone here because we're going to talk about some really dark shit. So you've got 3, 2, 1. You've been
Fuck
warned.
off.
Yes. So as you start to open up the other two canvas bags, you will notice the decomposing corpses of 2 children, 1 daughter, 1 brother.
Damn.
Did Dylan have a daughter and a son, Ronan?
Yes.
I'm just going to say yes.
Maybe we
don't-
should
don't-
bury them.
Don't
Aye,
kill them.
I kind of like wrap them up again, and just kind of like, Nyla, can you give me a hand with this? We'll take them out. And...
I was supposed to say a prayer or
Straight to the
something.
ocean.
Uh,
That's
I am no
problem
caution.
solved,
Say a
guys.
prayer
I'm
for
gonna-
everybody.
I'm going to turn around, sorry, up here, and just help bury them. Help them, you're burying them.
Let's go up
Yeah,
to the home.
I'm gonna take the children, but very gently. And I'm gonna cry. Nyla's gonna cry because it's holding a little girl.
Yeah. So yeah, as you pick up the little girl, the youngest of the two, you pick her up. Something weird about this corpse.
Oh,
Spiders.
can I check it out then?
Yep. You know what killed this?
Oh,
You don't even need to roll.
oh.
You've seen this before. You've seen this plenty of times before. In fact, this is something you're very familiar with. It looks as if something has been dragged. Their life force has been dragged out of their body somehow.
So,
Ah, the Freya's
no.
Lux.
Not those guys again.
Um,
God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
We never
are
Mum.
you
did get
actually?
that
You
guy
wouldn't
that
know
was doing
this,
it.
Melgrum. You could certainly check over if you wish. I would actually ask you to roll.
Okay.
Roll medicine check for me, please.
Okay.
But Nyla, you know off the bat what this is.
I just, I'm so sorry, little one. You
I'll
deserve
forget.
better.
Put turn around a player and go. That's not your name, isn't it? No, player.
Nope, her name is
Nyla.
Nyla.
Nyla, yeah,
It is the
Nyla.
other game that she
Mhm.
plays in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just turn to Nyla and go, do you know what killed these? Know what killed them?
Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time finding them though.
Yep. Dead body. You've seen plenty of them before.
I thought
Melgrum.
because I've seen this necromantic stuff happening a lot, I would have.
No. Yeah, it was definitely dead.
Let's get these buried.
Oh, he dead. How dead? Hella dead.
Oh, she dead. She hella dead. Exactly. She hella dead. All of these hella dead.
Let's take them back up to their home.
They
Bury
must
them
have been very
inside.
hungry to do this though. You don't usually have to do this.
Whoever did it is evil.
Not sure. who
I'll
would
just kind
do
of
it
like look
exactly.
around and be like,
I
"Yeah,
want
you
that-
guys
I want
weren't.
that-
You guys weren't here. We've been dealing with." Oh no, in fact, I don't even know this is necromancy. So yeah, I'm not telling them that. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk back out.
Actually, from that medicine roll, yeah, this is
man.
definitely necromancy. You've seen
Yeah.
this. Yeah, this
Aye.
you put two and two together and think, yeah, this is
Ralph has
definitely
been
Freitas
here.
Lux.
I'll
Definitely
kind,
Freitas Lux.
I'll kind of like go. I'll need Ralph and Daphne. They were with me, and these guys have been bothering us.
Mm.
They seem to be absorbing the life out of people. This looks like
You'll
it.
not find who did it.
Hmm?
You won't find who did it unless the
Oh,
two
I
come in
already
and
think I
kill
know who
them.
did it, but I can't
Must-
jump to conclusions yet.
It must
Who
be
do you
like,
think did it?
must be
It's a
the
member of Freitas Lux. He was on the ship with us. He disappeared at some point. I'm guessing he came to this island.
I don't think that's them.
who came to this island?
This is something different.
Who's that Freitas Lux you're talking of?
We haven't seen this before.
You guys
Um,
haven't seen
Ronan,
this before.
Make me
This
a religion
isn't
check.
religious.
I
This
Religion,
is
yeah.
this is something that happens to people. This is a curse.
See with that, yeah, you know who the Freitas Lux are,
Mm.
but you know them as a fairly popular religion who generally do good.
yeah, okay. So I'm
This
just going.
isn't the Lux.
So does the Freitas Lux usually do this sort of thing?
It's not
Just-
them.
Well,
In a
it's
minute,
a
I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
it's a specific group of them. We met some that were nice enough, but we met a few that seemed to be up to no good. I don't know what they're
I'm back.
planning, but they're doing something.
Would it be
Anyway,
have something to do with
I never
the...
thought I'd say this, but I need Ralph's opinion on this.
Oh, told you.
Dear God.
I'm going to go back up and try and find that guy. we're
Another,
talking to.
another feather
Ralph feels like a
lands.
child on his back.
Another feather lands on Ralph.
Richard, would I recognise who could have potentially done this?
What, as in personally know them?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Well,
So I'd have no idea.
I might go and find that guy we were talking to.
But per to your backstory, your father went the same way.
Okay.
What we've just discussed, your father
Yeah.
went the same way.
Yeah, okay.
I'll kind of like look at it, Daphne, and go, maybe I should have let you blast that guy. It's probably him using a disguise.
Yeah, I'm going to say sorry, Daphne. I shouldn't have stopped you.
Luckily, he's stuck on this island.
We want to know that it was.
I'm not
Magic
actually
evil.
down in the place where you fell. I've stayed up the top.
All right.
We went up top, didn't we?
I will say this to you as I'm kind of going up with the bodies.
Yeah, we brought the bodies up. We were bringing the children
Okay,
up
I'll
first.
kind of like. I'm not sure the kids. But I'll show her.
No, I've
the
put
guy.
like a cloth over them or something to cover them up. I'm just sort of cradling them. Well, one of them, not two.
I'll show her the guy.
Yep, that's fine. You show her the guy.
You recognise this work?
Knew there was something off about that bloke.
So who are you showing Daphne the bodies? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not showing her all of them, just the guy.
Yeah, yeah.
The
that makes
guy's
sense.
family's the same treatment.
Yeah, looking back at your face now, Daphne, is the corpse of one Doolan, the man you were just dealing with the sale of the boat.
So where did he go after I had my word? Did he go straight back into the house or did he wander off?
He wandered off further down the quayside.
He might look the same still. I don't know if he'll have changed his look yet.
That's
Well,
why
what-
I'm
It
finding
One
hasn't
good
been
thing.
long.
One good thing is we know he's not going to be able to leave this island.
I'm just
Usually
so-
they keep the same look for a little bit anyway. He shouldn't have changed his look yet.
I'm
gonna-
go.
I say he, they won't have changed their look yet.
Anyway,
What are you saying,
Ronan,
Jim?
can you go get Ralph and
No,
suppose
I'm going.
Gaz?
I'm going to let.
At this point, save for brevity, as you're walking along, Michael will go. So yeah, I think you need to give Melgrim, your friend Melgrim, a little bit more free shake of the handle there, because he looks like a mighty fine dwarf to be protecting my brother.
I mean, I've extended an olive branch to Milgram on several occasions, and on each occasion, he has smashed me in the face with his mailed fist. But I mean, I guess I can try again. As I said, we kind of need him.
As you
Let's
start to
be
walk
honest,
up to as you start to walk up to the quayside, and you see Melgrim walking off with 2 body bags.
God damn it.
I'm
Well,
sure
you
there's,
Sir Janice de Grande.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation why he's carrying a humanoid-shaped corpse on the boat. I'm sure there's just some carpet that we need to throw away or something. There's definitely no way they have stumbled upon some kind of strange necromantic.
Ralph!
plot.
Ralph!
Have you met
There's
us? Have you met
necromancy
any of
stuff.
us?
Can I take the body of the son off of Elgrim
Yes,
and
you
carry it?
Yeah,
So
Lord
like
is
a really
actually
sort of
been.
dignified
can.
old.
It's almost it's in the process. It was in the process of being mummified, but it's not exactly fully mummified. you notice as well the body is, well, it is light considering, but it's a lot lighter now. I'll give us a minute. I'm trying to think. Actually, you might know this. Give me a history check, Daphne.
History's not very good. Why is it not rolling? Oh no.
Rolling. Yeah!
See, I went to roll and rawhide.
I don't know why.
Rawhide.
Deep rawhide.
With your mustache.
Rolling. Though the streams, because of the mustache, it makes sense as well, doesn't it? Them doggies moving, rawhide.
I
Rawhide.
can't do it. It won't let me.
Are you on roll 20?
Yes.
Do you want me to roll it for you? I'm right here.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to because for some reason it's not coming up with a little dice.
Yes, you have a -1 in this. I'll do.
Oh my god!
At least it wasn't -1.
Yeah, you've
Nice.
can't think of anything like this. You don't know whether it's the fact that it's a young boy. You don't know if the fact to say the young boy just taken in the not even in the prime of his life. You can't put two and two together.
Just gonna silently shed tears onto the corpse as I take him down to his house.
Of course.
The only one
Again,
I
as
keep
soon
is
as-
the only one I keep to show Ralph, and that is the man.
Yeah, makes sense. What will you be doing with the other corpses if this is
Oh,
the
we're
case? I'm
going to go
assuming
bury them.
going and helping.
We're going to go bury them
I'm
at their
gonna
house.
bury the little girl.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. If I may interject, perhaps it is an idea to contact the local authorities before we go digging holes and throwing corpses in them. Ronan, is there a magistrate or some kind of priest that has got purview over such kind of things?
Melgrim's already digging.
Yeah.
Yes,
that is
so is
somebody's
Nyla.
front garden. We should at least ask permission before we.
It's
Oh,
their
okay.
front garden.
Is it normal to bury your dead in your own front garden on this island? He
Yes.
says,
Ralph, I'm gonna be honest. I have no concept of what's normal anymore ever since meeting you. Any of you.
I go look up and down the street. Are people watching us do this?
This is quite far off into so much what we would call the hills in the farm area, so it is very, very rural. There's not a lot of folk around other than where you are on this slight quayside where the ship is berthed, and then maybe half a mile up into one of the hills, you see a little wooden shack, which happens to be the house of the one that was called Doolan.
Yeah, well, I mean, if this is what you think is best, I will perform the last rites of my people across them because I have no idea what religion these people
Of
are.
course.
Was this all the bodies that you found on the boat?
Yes, 4 of them. But
Yes.
Doolan's the one that's interesting because he sold us the bow.
You don't want to see the rest.
Don't we need to find out what happened to them?
I
We
already
are.
know. I've told you.
Well, I have a
But
spell that I
couldn't
can
we just-
use.
Can we just talk to them?
No.
Well, actually,
Guys,
hopefully leave
pick your
one until
battles.
tomorrow. I can actually communicate with the corpse if you truly wish me to do this. But sorry, you need to explain this to me. Doolan sold you the boat, and you have the corpse of Doolan here.
The man.
Someone.
Nyla, you said you understand what's happened here.
I've already explained it.
Oh, they weren't here for the explanation, so you can go
I've
for
only
it.
just got
Okay.
here, so
Yeah, I just found
Yeah.
you digging a hole and throwing corpses
Okay,
in. That
okay.
is what I am. Right?
It's. You'll never find who did it because they won't look the same anymore. They always look different, always changing.
What do you,
They
what do you
don't need
mean?
to do this though. They could have just taken a little bit and gone. They didn't need to kill all of them.
I'm gonna
so you're
whisper
telling us
for-
this isn't normal for whatever this is.
It happens sometimes. Just depends on how hungry they are.
Melgrum.
Hungry.
You know exactly what she's talking about now. It didn't occur before, but God, yeah, this actually tracks, which is something you don't usually track on these because this is known as the Curse of the Changeling.
Ah, I thought this was the Freitas Lux.
Yep.
Oh, it's like, how did I miss it? And I'm kind of like looking over the corpse again, and it's like, oh, it looks so much
Of
like
course.
necromancy. It's like literally punching himself, like you dumb fuck.
Technically, you're not far off.
I did tell you.
This is type of a necromancy. I like to say this is basically the thing about the changelings is they're hard to track. Simply because of the nature of them, they change nearly all the time.
If only you listened to one of your players.
Yeah. History is not kind to the changeling because they call it a curse.
Remember I rolled a 4 for my.
Yeah. History is not kind to the changeling, and 9 times out of 10 is quite right. They are kind of like vampires in a way. They do feed on the life essences and souls of just living beings. They call it the curse because eventually it's a hunger that cannot be sated. They have to keep feeding to live. They have to keep feeding to be able to do what they do, to change. They can do anything from feed slightly, depending on how hungry they are. They can maybe just take a little bit, move on. However, as time grows on, the curse, or as it's written anyway, they eventually get older, they eventually become more aggressive, and they might eventually start taking lives because there's a lot of theories around it. Sometimes it's because they just like it. Some of them are just really evil. Sometimes the curse just takes a hold and their power gets a little bit too big for them, and they need to keep feeding it consistently with lives. And this, as you look over the body, this is a textbook case of what they would say in the books that you have available to you within the Empire. They've gone. This changeling or changelings have gone feral.
Would I know how to track these?
Hell no. Like I say, there's very little records on them. They're changelings. There's not even an appearance of them. Changelings don't have a specific appearance. They mimic. They do all this. Incredibly hard to track. The only way this is known is because some have been caught feeding. Not only that, they're incredibly rare. This isn't a curse that is passed on. This is a curse you either, again, due to literature, you're either born into, or you have, or in some rare circumstances have been cursed, whether it be through hags, witches, or other magical means. So these are very, very rare. Changelings are not known. There's no appearance to them. If you find one, you're probably best trying to kill it, because at the end of the day, they are a blight, they are vampiric, and they will start to kill.
How late in the day is this?
This is, well, you know, because it's a 28-hour day here, it's going to be, we'll say hour 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's starting to actually become a wee bit more overcast.
Cool. Right, we need to find this thing. This Ronan.
I mean, I've already gone. I'm away. I've tracked it. I said to you before, but you poked over me.
Right.
We were ready.
Yeah, you did. I heard you.
If that's the case, make me a survival check for your tracking.
Your microphone's really quiet as well, James.
I'm assuming that this was Milgram giving all this information, so I was just going to listen intently.
Before James's character left, I would have told him to look for all 4 of the the kids and the parents, just in case, not just the man. I'd have told him to look for 4, keep out for them.
Well,
I'll kind of like look around the group that stayed with us, and I'll be like,
that tracks with the roll then. but we'll get back to the roll in a minute. Melgrim, you were saying?
Yeah, these things will most likely attack people on their own. They don't want to get. The only way they get caught is if they're seen feeding. So typically, people that are walking home at night, drunks and homeless, anybody that they can get alone. These are the ones we want to find first.
How long can these things go between feeding?
This one's feral. I don't know when they're going to strike, but they probably will strike even when they're not hungry.
It depends how old they are.
We know 4 shapes that he'll take. It's here. But,
Well,
like,
that's
he
if
might
it's
have
one
got someone
changeling.
else. In fact, was Ronan's mum not saying that his dad wasn't around now?
So we're looking
I think
for
she said they were
is
spending some
very
time at the
true.
bar, wasn't it?
He wasn't
sir.
at the bar, though.
This is true.
Well, can we try and locate where this creature was, and then maybe they've left a trail?
Like
Thank
I
you, Leon.
says,
Thanks, Leon. We'll get back to that roll. So with the advice, as Nyla kind of pulls you to the side and says you may be looking for more than one. Thankfully, with that information, you're not looking for more than one. There's only one pair of tracks from where you seen Dylan walked off into there. You find it is very hard, but you found the tracks. It starts to lead down towards the city. Well, what you would know as the city.
Could I have actually gone with him
That's fine.
after
say
I
that.
buried the little girl? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say at this point you managed to get the little girl out of the way and you managed to bury her.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I would assume that I've buried them as I was telling them all that backstory, but
Yeah, that would be the
they'll
case.
be that'll be like maybe half an hour while staying off doing their things. I've
Yeah,
only got
as you were
half an hour because I'm
explaining-
a dwarf.
As you were explaining your knowledge off to them, that's fine. So we now know. So you now have. You're basically clued up on what people will know and what has been written about them now. So.
Right, so I mean, we should look for. I mean, if we can ask, and I'm gonna turn to Ronan and be like,
Ronan's
shit.
away.
You'll see
I-
Ronan. You'll
I
see
know
Ronan
that
Nyla
Ronan
halfway
is
down.
away.
Yeah.
So I turn and go, so Ronan, we're looking. Fuck. Right. He's the only person that knows these people now, and I was gonna say we're looking for either strangers to this island, or we're looking for the faces that we know. This thing can only have so many faces. Now, fuck. Right. Okay. I think we need to. Your story was particularly interesting.
Yeah.
Melgrim. I think we
Melgrim,
need to try and track this thing.
see when Ralph says that, make me another history check if you can. Or make me a history check. You haven't made one yet, so.
While he's doing that, I am going to make, as I'm going down, I'm going to make marks into anything I can find, so that
Mhm.
hopefully they can see these marks and know where we are.
Right,
As
that's-
I'm
yeah, that's
slowly-
fine.
As I'm slowly going further, trying to slowly and make less noise, we turn to Nyla and say, we need to stay quiet because there's one set of tracks here, and you're saying there's 4. So, what you're saying may be right. So maybe
Well,
to,
they could look like any of the 4,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
keep an eye
so-
out for them. All. They could also look like other people, though, not necessarily just them.
Melgrim. Yeah, there's nothing else you can glean from what you read on that in that general. But however, I'll need to send something to our good friend Nyla.
Just so we're aware, who have I got left? Is it me, Gaz, Melgrim, Daphne, and Sojourner de Grande, the greatest bard in the world?
And your brother. Yeah.
I'm a brother.
I'm glad. I'm so glad you said it the full way as well. He's so happy.
Right.
That's the only way that the bard will ever accept.
If we get separated, then we should have a phrase that we know so we can identify each other. So how about we say, it's raining today, no, it's something. Just so if I get separated and come back, I'll be like, oh, here's a bad phrase.
I say Ralph's a dick.
Okay, I say Melgrim has no penis.
So you just said truths? No.
You
If he
the-
transforms into me, then he'll know that. So
You
your
know, guys-
password doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
Usually, how
Ralph's
it'd
not a
be,
dick.
Melgrum's beard is not impressive.
Pulls out the sword.
Oh my goodness.
I'll go in the middle. I'll hold them back. No, go fight.
What did you say about my beard, son?
Hold him back, man. Hold him back.
No, but seriously,
How
we should not
about-
stick to the phrase.
How about I was on the boat? Because everybody here is somebody that we trust that was here, was on the boat.
But what
There's
about,
only one problem with our secret password. Ronan and Nyla don't know it.
Can't
Yeah.
can't
That's,
changelings not only
How dare you?
take
Right.
people's like skin, but can't they also take their memories? I mean, isn't that going to be
Not fun.
a problem?
With that history check, Melgrum, you don't know. There's very little written about the
Yeah.
changelings.
I
You don't know
don't
what,
think they can steal your
Ooh.
memories. So I'd assume they're just stealing their looks. He never said anything that would make me think that he knew his memories. He knew that the family was dead, which, if he did it, then obviously.
I wasn't too
So
sure.
they just steal your style. That's okay then.
You just jag your sweat.
Usually,
Okay.
guys, I would be wanting to like leave town at this point, but these changelings, these sound disgusting. I really want to get rid of them. We can't leave these things just roaming around.
We're not leaving them.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say that this one
Or
we
at
met
least-
as evil, but we've met plenty of evil people. You know, so I mean, I don't think this thing's. I don't think the fact that it is a changeling is what makes it evil. His actions is what makes it evil. Any more than
I
that,
think we
stop
need to
trying
know
conceal
more
it,
about this situation.
I've already told you what it is. It's went feral. It doesn't matter if it was a good being before. It's a danger to the rest of us.
I don't think
Yeah, that's
something
right.
like that can be good. Can it?
They can
Oh,
when
shit.
they're younger, not when they're older.
Should
Alright.
we try and find out? Oh, I could I could message them. That's easy. I keep forgetting I can just do send it. I can be like, hey, what are you doing? Where are you going?
Do
We
that.
went-
Oh wait, I can
and
talk to you.
Wait,
tell
I think
them
it's
the
phone.
password.
Well, I was thinking, why don't we just say the password is just we ask each other where we first met? That seems straightforward. As a,
I love this. So in paranoia, it's great.
I mean, it's,
Minimal effort.
I mean, there's also the problem that, like, when Richard starts doing the voice, I'm gonna assume this isn't Jim. Okay.
I think the
There is
password.
that point.
The password is Woodchuck chucks 10 bits of wood.
But let me get this straight. You're saying woodchuck chucks 10 bits of wood.
Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's go. Come on, I'm getting bored. Time moves on. Let's go. While we're on there, I'm just going like, hello. Ronan. Don't know how to-
Is that the
Ronan,
magical sign for sending?
Yeah.
Ronan, you seem to have left without us. Where is your location? Where are you heading to? We'll meet you there.
You can see them. They're not that far away.
Yeah.
I know
But
what you're
right,
sending then. If I can see
Yeah,
it. They were
yeah,
half away. They were
No,
not- that.
they weren't they weren't half a mile away. They were further down. They only walked maybe about 5
We
minutes,
spent
and then
half an
caught
hour
the
from
truck.
that lower dump. And they
No.
got 20 feet away from us. Like,
No,
We're
no,
also
he's
burying
currently marking.
bodies.
He's currently marking
Okay.
the trail, so he knows what to look for, and that's what he was saying. So, you haven't technically left each other. You just a slight distance away. That was all.
seems unnecessary, but okay, let's go. Jim's face to the ground, smelling it, finding the markings, drawing arrows. Okay.
So,
This-
however, what is your plan then? Someone staying on the ship? Are you splitting up?
I
You
think
should
we
always
should
split
set
the
them a
party.
trap. We track where
We
he
should
is. One
definitely
of us
split
goes
up.
off on our own. He tries to strike us to take our face to get rid of us all. And when he
We need
strikes,
to at least
all
go
of us
in
jump on.
pairs.
I'll volunteer's bait.
we split up a little bit, but make sure we
Yeah.
can still see each other so he'll attack one of us.
Yeah,
I'll
And
I'll
also
be
have
the
a safe
bait.
I
word.
volunteer Gaz as
I'll-
well.
We need a safe word.
I'll be the bait and just have Ronan and Nyla close by watching. Just be stealthy. That's what you're good at. And And then as
Okay.
soon as it attacks, yous help me and yell on the others.
What's the safe word?
Woodchuck chucks 10 bits of wood.
That might be a bit long for me to remember.
Alright, okay.
It can't be something
Okay.
somebody's
Yeah,
going to
that's
say in
good.
a sentence.
Listen, right.
Pineapples.
Listen. Do you
Upside
want to be
down
the bait?
pineapples.
Ah,
can
there,
remember
Daphne's gave you an
pineapples.
easy one. Upside down pineapples.
Okie dokie. I'm writing this fucker down.
Side down
Right,
pineapple.
Jim, try to be
You're
serious.
going to be the bait. I'm all for that, and I'll find a high place to look that I won't have my back open, so I can see all directions. That I'm not my back's hidden.
We still need to
Um,
figure out
I'm
who
going to
it is,
grab
'cause
a
you
big bit
can't
of
trap
booze and start
something-
pouring it over myself.
You can't
What-
trap something that you don't know what you're looking for.
We're
You
not
might get
trapping
anything.
We're killing it.
You might kill the wrong thing though.
It's going to
Well,
attack me.
actually, I can cast. a
How do you
spell
know
and-
it'll attack you? You know,
Because I'm going
there's
to be
still-
alone.
Hey guys,
But
what
if
about
it's, it
what
depends
about,
how far go it fed. It might not want you.
It's feral, is
Although
it
if
not?
it is feral, then yeah, it would eat you.
So as soon as it
okay,
goes
you're
for me,
bait.
you guys
I'm
jump.
sure our friend Ralph might have something interesting.
Ralph,
Nope, nothing.
No,
Ranger, I
Okay.
thought you were tracking it anyway. You were doing your thing.
Yeah.
Just and I can press down on truth on anyone you want, and I can make them tell the truth probably.
yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, I'll still track it and I'll go further in.
Yeah, no
slowly.
problem. So, with that roll, I'll not make you roll again. As you start to loot down into the city, that's when you start to lose the tracks, just by sheer footfall going through and to and from. So you lose the tracks. You now know it's in the city.
I'm
Help
going to
me.
go into some dark alley and just start singing dwarven songs and sit in the ground and wait till nightfall.
Yeah, Nyla, I refer you to the message I just sent you.
and I have just sent you one back.
Right, yeah.
yeah.
You got a problem.
This is boom. But
You
yeah,
got a problem, guys. Is this thing, whatever it is, it's in the city.
Sally.
Do we know if this thing actually wanted the money? Be just wanting like an extra meal? Because if he wanted the money, we could use the money as bait.
Well, like just put the money in a big pile and with like a little trap and just pull the stick out.
No, but we could use it as
If it
So,
wanted the
like-
money, it would have
correct.
taken it from
I was gonna say you could have probably rolled an insight check for me, Sally, because you did. It was you that was dealing with him. However, if I'm not mistaken, you did make an insight check that last game, and it was very, very low. So he seemed on the level. So you couldn't tell, you couldn't distinct if. But what you can glean from the conversation was he was looking for the money. He was looking to sell the ship, obviously because he genuinely lost everything. You believed him. Blah blah blah. He lost his family. He just wanted rid of the ship so he could move on with his life, get off this island. That seemed true as well. But in the end, he just gave you the paperwork because he wasn't getting anywhere and just walked off like a broken, sullen man. Again, very convincing. So take from that what you will.
I'm just waiting to see if Leon gets dragged out and then comes back like wearing a different jumper and he's actually.
The changeling! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
This is some fourth-wall breaking shit, guys. I have planned this.
How cool would that be?
Taking
I
all
wonder if
credit.
he's listening. Oh, he's not
Yeah.
listening, is he?
Taking
Oh, that's
all
rubbish.
credit for this. You come back, please, when he sits back down, right? You look at him and go, "What the fuck?"
What's the
You've changed
code
your
word?
clock. Yeah.
What's the safe word?
Upside down pineapples.
So what's your safe word, Leon?
Melgrim's beard is shit, I guess.
That's him. That's him.
That's
He's
changeling!
tell him.
That was one of the many cool phrases we came up with. Okay, cool. No,
I mean, like
yeah.
I said, Melgrim's just trying to be bait the route, so he's like,
Get you.
So I think that
So I'm not
with a
bait?
very good bait. It needs to be somebody that is weak in the eyes of the
That's why he
changeling.
poured
Somebody
that's
who
why-
can.
he poured
Oh.
drink at himself.
Hello.
Does he thinks he's
What
drunk?
would probably be a better idea is if he went in flashing some money and then got real drunk and then went out now, because now he's just lying there like a bum.
You
Yay,
do
let's get
all
Malcolm drunk.
realise that this is a bit of a shit plan, right?
Oh, I mean,
I mean,
I
a
think
change
this
into
is the
another
greatest
person,
plan of
they're not
plans.
stupid.
Well, you don't know that. They could be really dumb.
He'll want rid of us. He'll know we know about the bodies, and he's not off the island yet.
But one
we will
changeling
be
couldn't
his
take
targets.
all of us out, though.
So right, I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
takes
go
us out one
with
at a time.
Leon.
If you think.
I want to go with Leon somewhere. Sounded
Yeah, so
dodgy
if-
than I expected it to. Sorry.
Let's go.
hey, listen, we've all wanted
Why
to
not?
take Leon somewhere, so
If you just want to
Let's go.
pull Gaz to the side, you can't. He won't be able to stop you.
yeah. So this is also a safety word, upside down pineapples, for whatever you may be getting up to. So that's good.
So I'm gonna like break off. So quietly talk to Gaz and be like, "Look, Gaz, we're too much of a big party. We're going to intimidate it. They've already seen me. They've already seen Melgrim.
Mm-hmm.
I think me and you are better off doing this alone and seeing how far we can get."
As in, you want me to like go with you as bait, or
Yes.
okay? Why me? Why you? Why not somebody else?
Because I let him go. I shouldn't have done it.
Oh, okay. And you need me for
you-
protection. Okay.
I love
exactly.
Gazzy's self-confidence right now.
Boom,
Wow,
baby.
I was just-
I'm gonna pull Ronan to the side
Okay.
and also Ralph.
Yes.
hello.
Okay, guys. The plans that they're doing, they're all shit. I don't think they quite grasp the fact that this changeling is clever. I mean, he already fooled all of us already, and the only
Yeah.
reason we know that they're a changeling is because of Melgrim's knowledge and my knowledge and the fact that we found them in the ship. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a clue. So we need to figure something out. And it doesn't look like all of us are going to be able to agree on something, so I'm thinking maybe us three could do something.
I love
We
how
could go
Melgrim's
back-
like, yous all jump him when he's attacking you when you're vulnerable and everyone's away doing their own plans when he is still being bait.
You see,
by the way, guys,
I would actually just like to state that. Sorry, you go.
guys,
Yeah.
we should probably check that we're not all changelings before we like do anything, right?
Right, we need to clarify who's together at this point. I've not got a clue
just-
who's
So,
together. I'm with
Sally
Rachel
and Leon.
and-
Yeah, so Daphne
Right.
and Gaz are together. We have Nyla, who pulled Ronan and Ralph to the side. Belgrim is in a dark alley singing drunken dwarven tunes. And
Governing booze.
poor Sir Janice de Grande is. So actually, before we go any further, Sir Janice de Grande, what are you doing when you see all this?
At
Nyla.
this point in
Nyla.
time,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think at this point in time, you guys have got like the cool plan going on. No one else has kept an eye on him, so I'm still watching Melgrim. And as he's singing those dwarven drunkish songs, I'm just like sitting there, just like trying to listen to them to see if there's any I can like perform later.
Plagiarized.
Nice. Yeah, plagiarise. Yeah, you start to write down. And but, however, give me a perception check, Sir Janice de Grande. From here,
Perception.
we will go back to Nyla, Ronan, and Ralph for the conversation.
I know
the
how
plan
they
check.
think. I know how they think.
Okay, what was say? What?
I need to
say-
tell you guys something, but
Save
you have
it
to
for later on,
promise.
It's okay.
However,
Gas was not there.
yeah, at this
Oh,
point,
for God's sake, guys, just
yeah, just as you're doing that, just as you're saying that, Nyla, perception check from Sir Janice de Grande. Yeah, Melgrim is getting a lot of interest. You see someone up the dark alley who's looking right at him, just kind of watching. You can't really see. Actually, I'll need to make a roll.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Can I just be
Your
blind
pineapple
again,
ready?
please?
Intentionally singing how my friend robbed an old man of a boat.
Uh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Wallace.
Yeah. He's looks like an elderly gnome. Grey hair, really long pointed nose, 2 different coloured eyes. It looks as if he's trying to hide, but he's not doing a very good job of it. And he's
Can I
got,
try and like not be noticed, like as much as possible, like by them, like still see what's going on with Melgrim, but just like keep to the side as much as possible and just like hide myself as well?
Yeah, give us a stealth check. Nyla, with your well, we'll find out actually in a minute.
Oh no.
Yes. Nyla, Ralph, Ronan, with your passive perception, just as you're about to say what you're about to say, Nyla, you look over
Are you
and
trying to stop me from doing
you
something?
see Sir Janus de Grande going, trying to look all stealthy like, and he's watching
Guys.
Melgrim.
I'm standing against the wall, like
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, look.
Yeah. As you see over,
We
you see
need
Sir Janus de
to-
Grande going, just not subtly either.
Do we recognise what he's trying to?
Yeah.
With
So
that,
I-
yeah, with that piss poor stealth roll, yeah, he's trying to hide from someone.
Guys,
Can I
there's
try and
someone.
look down? Can I try and sneakily look down the alley, see if I can see what it's hiding from?
Is there
Try.
like a back way as well, so I
Yeah.
can sort of
From where you're standing, you can see the only one entrance, and that's where Melgrim's singing in Dwarvish.
Okay, then I'm gonna go
yeah.
that way.
Leon and Gaz and Daphne, you also notice this as you start to see Sir Janus de Grande acting strange and kind of.
Do I see who's down the alley? Do I see the person? No.
Yeah, give us a. Actually, no, you don't need to give us a perception check because his stealth roll was really bad. Yeah, exactly as I described this elderly gnome, long beard, long nose, kind of green beard, green kind of horseshoe. I'll say horseshoe
Yeah.
around his head, not on his chin.
Would
Two
I-
different coloured eyes. He's wearing some sort of leather vest, and he's taking a really good interest in your friend Melgrim.
Would you look like
I'll-
someone that I may have known in the town?
Make me a history check.
Right.
Is there any
Can I
alleyways to sink
go-
into?
Can I go up to where they're at and try and see
Aye.
who this person he's hiding from is?
Ronan, you have no idea. You couldn't put a name to the face. Sally, there is no other alleys other than the one that the Melgrim is currently pissing in now, we'll say.
Yeah. Trying
no, he
like
can't
leaning it
piss.
up,
No, he
he's just
can't
like
piss. He
leaned
can't
there to the
piss. Yeah,
side
he's
and
trying to
pees
piss, but he can't.
on the wall.
Low drop. Low dump there. Everyone knows, but folk that are watching might not know.
Mhm.
Can't piss. So he's
waits out of his
He's
bum.
got his Kexton and he's peeing like the spaces.
Nyla, as you're looking at what did you say you were doing again, Nyla? Sorry.
I'm trying to see if I can see the person that he's hiding from.
Again, as you and you and Ronan, you kind of look where Ronan's looking. Yeah, you can see exactly the same person.
Do I recognise them?
Make me a history check.
Interesting.
10. No, I don't. I'm just gonna walk up to
Hard to
them.
tell. You've seen so many people in your lifetime.
I'm just gonna walk up to them casually.
Yeah.
As he does
Yeah.
that, I'm going to sort of start ready my bow just in case.
Yeah, okay. You start to notch your bow.
I just turn to everyone and go, I'll give you a signal.
So as you start to walk past Melgrim, you see the gnome go, and he just darts, runs.
I'm chasing him.
I'll chase him as well.
Same.
I was going to
Cool.
shoot my bow, but I don't know what hit him with
Stay
it.
with Melgrim.
You can't shoot him with a bow because as soon as you see it, he just runs past behind the building. So
Can I start
Okay.
going to the other way so I can find a back road? Like, to start.
yeah, by all means. You kind of know the area.
Yeah.
So yeah, you start to go and make your dash.
Yeah.
Sorry, just so I understand what's happening right now, okay?
Mhm.
Who all chased the gnome? Right, Jim did. Right, Gaz, I thought you were away with Daphne.
Yeah,
we're still
everybody
working it, right?
noticed what everybody noticed what
So Daphne
you
and
were-
Gaz never got a chance to leave. Okay, just I was not
Yeah.
clear at any
No, you
point.
weren't
who
leaving. They
was
just
where.
separated. They separated.
Right,
This
okay.
whole thing of distance again. They're not half an hour away, like we said.
A lot of people try to do a lot of things, so I was
I
like, I'm
get
going
you.
to shut up. Yeah.
I get you.
I
Right,
stayed
so,
with Melgrim to protect him.
Yeah, I was staying with Mel. I'm not chasing this guy. I was like, yeah, I
so,
was just.
yeah. So Gaz, Sir Janice, Nyla, anyone else chasing? Ronan, you're chasing as well, but
Yeah.
you'll come up in a minute.
I'm going a different direction, trying to sort of cut him
Yes.
off.
Mhm.
I think
Perfect.
the monk will catch him.
Melgrim
He
is
do some crazy bullshit. So
Melgrim's intentionally not looking as if he's still trying to look like confused, as if why did they run past us?
Aye, that's
Mhm.
fine. Give us a performance
Especially
check.
because Nyla specifically told me that
Yeah.
these things are smart. And Melgrim said, he's like, they might have hired somebody to go around and
Ooh.
rob me just to see what happens.
this usually has set up so much stuff in the half hour since we left. But okay, yes, I'm staying with Melgrim because I think Melgrim's in more danger just doing what he's doing.
Melgrim being Melgrim. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's a perfect role, perfect performance. Yeah, you're good, but you're no Sir Janice de Grande. Let's be honest.
We probably should have done Sir Janice with this, didn't we? Like his wheelhouse.
Daphne, are you chasing? No, you staying? You're just looking after Melgrim at this point.
So how
Okay.
many are looking after
You and
Melgrim?
Ralph. So Ralph and Daphne are looking after Melgrim at this point.
How many are
Gaz,
chasing? 4 of us are chasing.
4. Ronan
Yeah.
went a different way. Figures you may be able to
17
cut
of the
off.
current players are chasing the gnome.
Okay.
36
Guys,
of
maybe
the
one
current
of you
players
should
are
say the
sitting
hind sorts are even split.
If he's
Anyhow.
in,
I shout that. I'm not
Anyhow,
shouting
anyone
in my mic.
chasing, everybody chasing, make me an athletics check, please.
Hey, Daphne, should we see on the other side of the road and just keep an eye on walking
Athletics
from over there?
16.
Where's more shadow?
Yeah, let's go get an ale.
Excellent.
This is going to be a long night.
Why don't you go and get us a drink and some? I think they sell like those little potato
Yeah.
little
13.
squares and the fish with the batter on it. You can grab them and I'll keep an eye on Melgrim. I won't
14.
get one
So
from
what did,
Melgrim as well.
what did you get again, Nyla? Sorry.
16.
16, 20. Okay,
about
so
right.
Ronan just boom, darts off. Yeah, as soon as you run round, you run round the corner, you see the gnome. He's can't be any more than 2 feet away from you, as he's an old gnome. He isn't running
25
fast. I rolled a 6 on his athletics. He has a -3 to that. He's an old gnome.
Shit.
He's just, it's an old man jog as he's running up this alley. You
He's a
catch
true
him with
threat.
ease. You catch him with ease. So yeah, he's
Beat the
literally
shit
there.
out of them.
Yeah, you easily catch up to him, Nyla. What do you do?
I'm just going to grab him, lift him up and go, where are they?
Yeah.
Where are they? Where's they gone? What do they look like?
He starts speaking in Gnomish. Do you know Gnomish?
I'm going to go with no.
No. That's a big old no. You have
They
no
come
idea
on, you dumb piece of shit.
Am I close enough at this point to
I'm
hear
going
him
to
speaking
slap
Gnomish?
him across the face.
By
she-
Met
yeah.
Round. By Met Round.
And
As
which-
soon as you pick him up, you see Ronan running down the other side of the alley. You see this picture of Nyla grabbing this old gnome and picking him up. Yeah, Gaz, again, Sir Janice de Grande, you easily catch up. You run round the corner and almost bump in to Nyla, expecting them to be halfway down the alley. You hear the Gnomish. She goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I was doing nothing. If you understand Gnomish.
I do not, but I would like to cast a first level spell on myself.
You
Comprehend
understand
languages.
Gnomish. You understand what he's saying. So yeah, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just looking. I was just. Yeah.
I don't understand. Just speak
He's saying
common.
that he was just having a look.
Ask him why he
Why
ran
the-
away. Why did you run away?
yeah, what do you run?
Actually, just to understand this, I don't understand by the writing of this. Can I speak Gnomish? Because I don't naturally know it.
No, you understand. You can read and
No,
comprehend.
you
but
can't speak it.
cannot
Okay.
speak
And if he doesn't speak common, then he won't know what I'm trying to say to him.
Technically not true.
Hit him hard.
That's good, because, yeah, he just said that, and that would make sense.
Yes.
What other languages does he know?
Good question. You should probably ask him.
I'm too busy, like, what the fuck are you doing?
We'll just turn around and say to him, listen, they
This
don't
whole thing is
understand what you're
clueless,
saying.
man.
Do you speak common?
No! But he understood you.
Okay.
I'm
he
not even going to
understands.
try and roll an insight
Speak
check
of the
on this guy.
Where's-
Yeah.
Why did you run away?
So, because you were chasing me.
You looked funny and then you ran away. We didn't chase until you ran away.
But I'm an old gnome. Of course I look funny.
But he's an old gnome. Of course he looks funny.
Why was he in the alleyway?
Because it's Perv's Alley.
Perv's Alley.
Guys,
The name hits home, Ronan. You know this alley. You're going,
I'll just say to
Oh,
guys,
Oh, crap.
guys,
my
go
God.
back and look after Melgrim.
I
Okay.
didn't realise I'm
I'll-
going to come and look at
Yeah,
Melvin and
I'll-
go,
Do you know what? I'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
drop him on the floor.
I
and
I
go
know-
back.
won't make.
I know
I won't
how-
make a. Yeah, I won't make
I-
you roll a history check for this, Ronan. Yeah, this
Yeah.
this is
You need one.
unfortunately this is somewhere where
yeah.
yeah.
Melgrim
I think
naturally
we should
gravitates
apologise
to.
and leave him to it. And Nyla, wash your hands, please.
Yeah, I just drop him and I run back to where he was.
As Nyla's
I
walking
like
away
to
from
think
this
the
guy.
two people have been
Runs
pumping
off.
next to Melgrim the entire time, and he's
Yeah,
unaware.
see, he runs off. He runs past Ronan. It's his little old man jock as he's walking away.
Just throws lots of
Nah,
I'm
lots
just
let's
going to
just-
scream after him. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Nyla's so disappointed in herself right now. She's like, I should have listened to what I said in the first place.
Yes, I was about to say that, Nyla. You're kicking yourself
She's
right
literally
now.
like, just,
This is exactly what you were saying to
Yeah.
the people who were willing to listen. They're,
who listened?
On
yeah,
on the way back,
Ralph
can
and
That's
you-
two. Yeah,
yeah.
two of you listen to me.
I'll listen to you. But
However,
on the way
Ralph,
back,
Daphne, as this is happening, because you don't know this is happening, because they ran around the corner.
They're eating my chips.
Yeah,
Num 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 num.
Daphne, Melgrim is. I'm not even going to let you roll an insight for that. His performance check is shit. He is now acting really badly. In fact, he's acting so well, it's really bad. He isn't drunk. Everyone can tell. Everyone was walking past and going, fuck.
I'm a
That
drunk
guy ran
dwarf.
past me,
I'm a
I
drunk
still like
dwarf.
walking for a minute.
Shoot,
That guy ran past me, I still like walking for a minute.
Okay, so. Do it! See them! He's saying, get out of the way. Get out of the way now.
I'm going to start to reveal myself and see if he knows me.
You were standing
Did
to
you say
do
you're
what?
gonna reveal yourself?
No, I'm going to reveal my face.
You're going to
Sounds
reveal
like
yourself as
revealing
a pair of
yourself
jams.
to people.
Eh.
Shoot.
Okay,
I'm
I'll,
not-
Okay.
See if he knows me.
Well, depends how you
knows.
reveal yourself.
Yeah, not like that. Not like
Oh, I
that.
never know you. You got your wang out. No, he's nope. Yeah, he knows you. Go.
Hmm.
Oh.
Looking up at you. Looking at
He
your
kind
kilts.
of steps round and then does the old man jog out the valley again.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
before
turn around.
they-
I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go. I don't think he's that mimic. 'Cause he knew who I was. He's pretty scared of me.
I'll be honest, I don't think we should stick about here any longer.
Yeah, I
feel
don't
like
think
we-
stick here.
I
Unless-
think this
unless
might have
that-
been a bad plan.
Yeah, it was a bad plan.
can I
If only someone told us.
ask? Do we know how to check if someone is a changeling? If
the
we
only
actually
way we
find
could
them?
do if we could somehow force them to tell the truth. But no one knows how to do that. Kind gets up and goes away.
I'm gonna throw this one out here one more time. Daphne has come up with a completely viable plan. Someone goes into the bar, flashes some cash, for example, Gaz, because you look the weakest of us all.
No, but
with
that
your
doesn't
singular
matter.
allowance.
Nothing matters as long as
Listen to the plan. Daphne came up with a viable plan. And then when you get them, you hold them down and I cast Zone of Truth. And then I say, are you a changeling? And they'll say, yes, I'm a changeling because you cast Zone of Truth on me. Then we beat the shit out of them.
But that might not work. Try it on all of us, and if it works, then fine.
Do you want me
Okay.
to cast Zone of Truth on you all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is. Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually a good thing. For all we know, the changelings among us.
Yeah, guys.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
probably
but
not. We've all been together this
Malcolm.
whole time, but
It's
No.
Malcolm. Oh my god. Wait, what if Ralph's the changeling? He's asking
Yeah.
the questions he'll have to ask himself.
Nyla's
know
been
what?
saying how smart this changeling
Well,
is. It
to
could have
be
been
fair-
messing with us all along.
Hmm.
I kind of want to go to the bar and see. Go
Right.
with this plan. Go in that Nile and say,
But do you just want me to cast Zone of Truth? I can do a 15-foot radius, so we can just go into the bar. I can cast him like, "Hey, you the changeling snap." But if they say, then I know. I mean, we have options. Is all I'm saying. Do you just want me to cast it on us?
Yes.
no.
Okay, if everyone come and stand beside me.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question. If this is the case, before he casts it, now you will have to make a wisdom saving throw. If I am not
It is a
mistaken,
charisma saving throw, I believe.
you have to make a charisma saving throw. Now, you do not need to reveal that roll to anybody. All you need to do,
Actually,
if you wish,
I
if
know
you
what
wish,
it works.
yeah, this is my point. If you wish, because no one else will know it works, only you. So, if you wish, you can tell everyone your roll. However, if you want to keep it secret, and I suggest a lot of you do, message me and I will tell you what to say.
Okay, right. So if you truly want to do this, if you're all
Melgrim's just
standing
letting it
around
happen.
me-
Like he's no bother.
Listen.
He's letting them get the full spell on him.
Right, that's fine. Oh, so I mean, you can choose to fail this if you wish. I
what
mean,
is
you can just
the
let it
save
happen.
DC?
Just roll me a charisma saving throw. That's how you say. I will let you know if it
Now,
takes hold. Right.
Like to
the
say,
charisma
if you're
saving throw
going,
is 15. You
yes,
have to
now,
be at 15.
before you click on, don't click on your. If you want to hide it, do not click on your character sheet. Fair enough. What you want to do is put in
That one was
forward
good.
slash. You want to put in forward slash.
Whisper.
Forward slash GM roll 1d20, whatever your saving throw modifier is. Okay.
You could just whisper it to
That's
GM.
dexterity, guys.
I know. I'm trying to test if it doesn't show up in that.
This is where Melgrim and Ralph's the only ones
Yeah.
that aren't changelings.
Yes, so forward slash GM roll space 1d20, whatever your saving modifier is for charisma.
And as Melgrim said, you can choose to just let it take effect if you want. That is a thing. Oh well, that's not I'm not DM. The DM can say that's not a thing. Sorry,
I'm sure he would allow it, like, because the wisdom saving throw is to resist it. You know, resist it.
Oh, Scott turning the tables there, like, haha.
Not
Sorry,
like
I
that,
didn't know how to
like,
do it with
obviously
the
you can
plus.
say it, but... Or maybe I've been saying this all along and I've actually secretly rolled to Richard.
Gonna have a look here.
Lee, tell me when you're casting it on me, okay?
It's basically I've cast. You are standing beside me, and I do a
Right.
15-foot.
Well,
so
you
I
do
cast it
not
on
need to
myself.
say anything until the
Zoom.
question is asked. Now, before we ask the question,
That's what I'm asking. Do you ask?
No.
Yep.
I cast it, and it's like a cone around us. So I have cast it. So
Yes.
it is now cast. Everyone that stood next to me is covered by it. Everyone's got a tail in the zone of truth. So imagine like a kind of golden like circle appears around me.
You have to
Yeah.
ask the question though to
what
get a
is the,
reply.
yes, you have to ask the question. What is the DC?
The
It
DC
doesn't
was
work if
15.
you don't ask the question.
Hold on. You can't. That's not how it works. No, it's basically you can't deliberately speak a mistruth. So I mean,
Yeah.
basically once I've asked you the question, you have to tell the truth.
Yeah,
or I
this
know
is
it's
true.
the
That's what I'm
truth.
saying.
Okay.
So you're
That's- yeah.
asking the question is what you're saying. So what's the DC
Have-
modifier for the to save?
You've got to do a 15 charisma saving throw.
15
So
charisma,
it's-
right? Okay. So at this point, I'll say to everybody: anyone who got above 15, you can answer what you want. Anyone who didn't get below that has to answer truthfully. So ask the question.
Right, okay. So Janice de Grande, the greatest bard in the world, do you truly believe that your relationship with this woman is worth salvaging?
I think that.
Manipulative
I
bastard!
did not see that coming.
Damn, boy.
Get in there, Lee.
Ouch.
I have waited 3 sessions
Oh,
to do this now.
mate.
You're my
That
favourite
is
person now.
We've walked in.
Fucking beautiful.
Melgrim will actually
Ow.
like literally say that, hey, we're supposed to be asking about changelings, no personal questions.
If he's the changeling, he won't know who the woman is.
Or
That
you
is
can
not-
just ask him if he's the
That
changeling.
is-
That's
okay, I'll give
true,
you that.
actually.
I will
Okay.
give you that. I
Damn.
will give you that.
Oh,
Okay.
so Janice is just going to look straight at you. You see the sweat building on his brow as he's trying to say what he wants to say, and then just the words blurt out. I think I've got nothing else worth saving anything at this point, and if she doesn't love me, then I'm worth nothing.
I will hug Sir Janice de Grande
Oh.
in the best garden world.
And at
Yes.
this point, he's gonna
He
look at you
is-
and just start saying in Orcish, "Why are you doing this to me?" He's just gonna keep saying that in Orcish.
Yeah, at this point, you can tell me if you're telling the truth or not if you wish.
I
he has
am
to know
telling.
now.
I am telling the truth.
This is the best kind of truth or dare. I
Oh.
love this session. This is everything I wanted. in
Oh,
the
yous are
fucking
learning
game
way
coming
too much
back.
You
about Sir
speak
Janice.
Elvish, correct?
I do.
Right, okay.
Ooh.
Right.
Gaz,
Hi.
do you know who is it that you speak to when you are looking at us? What is his nature? Do you trust this individual?
Oh, mate.
I'm starting to
Talk
wish I
to-
did roll and resist this.
I don't know. I just talk to myself, I guess.
So,
He is telling the
now
truth.
I already know whether he passed or failed. However,
Yep.
Lee doesn't. Ralph does, but I would assume that he passed his charisma saving throw.
Did you or did you not pass your charisma saving throw?
I don't need to say that.
You do need to tell me, mate.
He needs to know that you're telling the truth, because he knows if it's
You can
success or
private
not.
message me if you want. Right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I know
sure.
whether it
Lee
passed or failed.
knows all of this information. Everyone else is just like, wait.
Yeah, any
is that
question
true?
he
Is it a
asks,
lie?
if you failed, you have to tell the truth. If you passed, you can tell him what you want. But he has to know if you failed or not.
Yeah, you have to, apparently, yeah, you don't have to go into detail. Melgrew, do you truly believe what you say about necromantic magic, or is that just dogma that the church drummed into you because of your loss?
I've seen what necromancers can do. The Watchers don't even care that much about necromancy. I just know that the worst wizards use that.
I'm sorry for what you've been through, Melgrew. Ronan, what do you actually remember about when your woman was taken? Was it truly a beast, or did you kill her?
I feel like everyone's turning on Ralph this session.
Hot
That's-
damn.
That's pretty
Holy
intense. bro.
shit.
Well-
I'm going to sort of walk right up to Ralph, and sort of go right face to face and go, "What the hell do you take me for? I did not murder her. That beast did kill her."
I will give you this. If you want me to say, do you want me to say to him, or would you rather do it in private?
Say it.
He's telling the truth.
Okay.
I'm going right up and
Jesus, man, this is taking a turn, and I'm all here for it,
Yeah.
mate. I love this fact. You saucy minx, right?
I'm going to
Genius.
I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "I'm truly sorry, but I had to be sure. Because we found you down there and it was suspicious. Daphne, what caused you to fall?"
Oh boy.
That's enough. Ralph.
Wait a minute. Because this is an awkward one, and I will, although we have discussed this, I will say to Sally, I will message you now.
Sally, by the way, if you and Lee speak a language, just the two of you, you can tell him in that language. So you don't actually have to tell anybody else.
Yeah, as long as you're telling the truth, like as long as you're
Yeah.
answering within those confines. There's
So you
no
can
real
tell him
right
and we
speaking
might
the
not
language.
understand what you're saying to him.
Yeah, true actually.
I asked several times if you wanted me to cast a
In
spell,
fact, do you
by
know
the
what?
way.
Tell
Just to
because he's asked
clarify,
such.
I gave you an out.
Tell because he's
I
asked so
don't
many
mind.
personal questions. Melgrim's going to punch him in the face.
I mean, I'm not, that's fine. You just asked me to get the truth out, and I chose to get the truth.
This
I
wasn't
got
the
you.
questions you were supposed to be asking.
Yeah. It's
When do we
questions
get
You're
to ask you
asking
a question?
questions that is for them to know and them alone. They choose whether they tell you this, not the other way around.
Heresy, mate. It's necromancy. God damn it.
By the way, this spell doesn't compel you to answer questions, just answer them truthfully. So you're just going to be like, I'm not telling you. That would have worked as well. But you all chose, like, here's my deepest secrets.
What was the question again?
What was the question again? You need to ask.
What was it that caused you to fall? As in, you're a fallen Azamar, so you were cast out for a reason. And the reason would usually be something either for love, because you've seen a human or whatever humanoid that you fell in love with and left, and you were no longer suitable to heaven, or you'd done something very, very bad. Would be my assumption. I don't know. I'm not your fucking backstory writer. Do you like? You can be like, I went out for a coke. I don't care.
Sauntered vaguely downwards.
I
Reference job done.
didn't agree with certain things that were going on, and I chose to fall.
Now, it must have been a tough choice to leave the heavens to come here. But I'm glad that you're with us. And then finally, I'm going to look at Nyla. And I will say to her in Elvish, why do you know so much about changelings? You're not a hunter.
That is an open question, and if you want, you can message your good friend right now.
I'm going to message Lee with my answer. Or my reply, should I say.
Nice.
You can whisper in my
Boom.
See, once you send it, could you copy it to me, Nyla? And then send it to me just so I know what you've said.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Whispers and conspiracies.
crazy bullshit spells, man. Hard never get to use them.
Oh, mate. I am so
Sorry.
proud of you. I really am. That is genius. Wow, man.
So Janice is the best one.
Honestly, I absolutely love the fact that this is happening. Sir Janice regrets ever meeting you right now.
I will point out that once Nyla's finished her answer, Melgrim's going to walk away.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
don't go too far, because the changeling may get you.
Fuck you, Ralph. And walks
Yeah,
away.
Eat shit, Dickless.
I love how he didn't even ask Melgrim something that he wouldn't have told him anyway. It's like...
So,
Well, I truly want to believe. I want to know whether you really do hate it, or whether it was just some kind of dogma thing. Just want to see how your brain operated.
To
that
see
way,
how
like-
deep it was.
Yeah. Because if there was like a kernel of it where you're like, this has just been drilled into me, but truly I understand why you do it. But instead it's like, fuck you! Shit. What's that? Alright, cool.
Tumbleweed, tumbleweed, tumbleweed.
Also, if you have Prime Gaming, I think Fallout New
Yeah,
Vegas
sure.
Ultimate Edition is free. So
yeah,
you
this
know.
is what we call at this stage of the game a piss break. So if you would like to take a piss break, apart from obviously
I'm so
Nyla
sorry,
Alright.
guys.
and Ralph. No, you're fine, Nyla. You're doing exactly what you need to do. And I'm doing exactly what you're.
That's one of those things.
What's the information you've been given?
Nobody expected this to happen.
Yeah,
Hey,
I message our Facebook,
we-
Lee, okay? I'm
we on
gonna
silent?
take a tea break.
Yeah, me too. Are we on silent?
Yeah, no. We are now. That's us.
Hi,
back.
welcome back. Welcome back to this unbelievable moment in the stream. Yeah, so for those who haven't kept him up, our crafty little war cleric has decided he's casting fucking. Wait a minute, who's that in the background? Jim?
That's my cousin. He's
All right,
Naked.
okay. Why was he naked? Oh, well, he's joking, he wasn't naked.
I think you can hear
Oddball.
us as well.
So we can't tell.
No,
So,
I can't
yeah.
hear you.
So
I
our
can't,
crystal
okay.
little
It's a
war
Lord
cleric
Shark.
decided to cast Zone of
Ward
Truth
of
on everyone
Truth.
to see Zone of Truth to see if they're changelings, and has decided to change everything and ask any question he decided. Son of a bitch. So, so at that point, Nyla will have said in Elvish, given you her answer, and at this point, I will be able to tell you she is telling the truth.
He'll just step forward and kind of put a hand on each one. Just any Elvish say, "I'm truly sorry for your loss," and it changes. nothing
James,
from this.
you will, Ronan, you will understand that, and if you wish to reply in something,
I just hug Ralph.
if you want to send a message to Rachel, if you want to do it private, as to not let anything go.
I
So
already sent you a message about. Do I want to read
no,
it
you're
down?
fit. Aye, if you send it to Rachel first and then copy it and send it
I've
to me,
already,
so I know
I've
you
already
did.
sent it to you.
Oh.
No,
Okay, if that's the exact message, then you're fine. I go and send. So
I
After that.
I'm going to sort of
Is that
turn
better,
around
Fluff
to
Car?
an island, just give her just to say in Elvish that I understand, but I'll send the full message anyway.
Yeah. that's fine. Ralph,
I'll just give him a hug as well.
Yeah, so
You can see Nyla's crying.
yeah, Nyla's very upset at this point. It's not well hidden, to be fair. So, Ralph.
But you don't actually know what
Nyla's-
she has said, though.
If Nyla's crying, I'll go up and try and hug her as well.
punch him.
Yeah. So,
I've got one last question to ask, of course, to my brother.
yeah, that's right. Your
I will
brother is
say
there.
to him in Aquin, how do you have access to the oh Christ, what's it called? What's the ship called again?
Passion Eternal.
How do you have access to the Passion Eternal?
I will send you a message because he will reply in Aquin.
I'll send you a Facebook message, Rachel.
Fluff Car, it was music that I had on like the starting soons and that because it was all silence then. I'll have to put it away. It was just a last minute thing I decided. But I'll get it back.
Was it just trombone music?
No, it was just fantasy music, like a tavern.
Just me. Oh, what's that? Okay.
It does need to go lower then. Like I says, just try to introduce music to the stream.
Bum, 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 bum.
Tempted to get this Sirenscape subscription thing, because it allows me to get like Cyberpunk,
play a lot of that
Cthulhu, D&D music and all that.
How much is it, Scott, a month?
I can't remember. I'll have to have a check.
Sorry, what was it you were saying there,
Richard,
James?
What?
What was it you were saying there? I just saw you squeezing.
No, are you saying I can play something?
No, we're fine. Fine, we're back. So,
Richard, I've just messaged you something again, and I've messaged James and Lee.
No problem.
And she will say that after she's hugged you.
I'll hug Nyla and I'll look at Ralph really angrily. and say,
Why
did
are
you
you
say there?
hugging me, Gas?
Because you're crying. Because you're sad.
Oh, I
What
didn't
did he say
realise.
to
Sorry,
you?
I'm so sorry.
As this is going on, I know that Ralph
Right.
and Mikhail are having a conversation. I want to insight check his brother as they're talking. I can't understand what they're saying, but I want to insight check him. Is that all right?
Give us an insight check.
No, just trust me.
Yeah, we know you've got a good insight. Whoa!
Shit.
I told you to trust me.
Just trust me in 20.
Trust me, I know things.
In answer to your question, Rachel, Ralph kind of stops for a few seconds, then kind of like slowly nods, and then says something to you in Elvish along the lines of it.
As does
hopefully we'll talk
God.
that.
Because he got a message too.
As does God.
God, there's a lot of messages going kicked about now.
This
Okay,
must be
David.
so exciting for the viewer as we
Yeah,
message
no.
each other.
I apologise. We
I
Yeah,
should
well,
have just
apologise.
put us all three in the same group chat and sent the messages like that. Would have been much easier.
As all of this is going on, everybody listening in at home, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to tune in on all of our other games.
Yeah, that's true.
If
Just
you're
some
watching
promos.
on YouTube, you could fast forward basically from the just every 10 seconds. Are they doing anything interesting? No. Leon will eat cookies on stream if you pay him, just so you know.
Or
Yeah, that's
many
all
other
I-
things.
Various levels of undress, depending on what the tier you go
I've
for
got-
is.
I've already said I'd make an OnlyFans in a minute.
I will not do this.
You would eat cookies on stream for money?
No. Yeah, well.
Fruit. Like, I mean, when I was okay. It depends how much they pay me. For $17.99 a month.
Ooh,
I
oh my
eat
God.
cookies on stream.
Richard, I've just had a realization.
Mm-hmm.
That you pass.
I cast comprehend languages on myself.
Yeah, you did. So, so
Oh.
you'll understand that. You will understand that question. I now actually
Oh,
need to go
shit.
in
How
and
long does it last for?
1 hour.
one hour. That's true. So I will now need to.
I
go
literally
to
just
the-
read it there. I just wanted to check just in case because I was like, wait, I've just done that. Is that relevant? But
yeah, you would understand exactly what I said. Richard,
Um,
are you
Oh my
gonna-
God, this is
So the message, the message I tell you still stands because I wrote
Okay.
it like that as if you did understand it. So I'm just quite
Understood.
glad. But I will now give you what you now know.
Okay, thank you.
I was fucking clutch, by the way, mate. Well remembered.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
shit!
this
Nice
is
one.
the smartest that Sir Janice has ever been in his life.
Nyla
accidental.
realizes this at the same time as you do, and sort of looks at you, just goes.
Punches him.
I'm going to wait until I know
What's that
what I've
distance?
heard before I give a
Eyes.
reaction.
That is the answer.
Okay.
You may reply to this message.
Oh, the
You can
serious
reply.
face.
So after some serious cuddles and that, if I'm not mistaken, Zone of Truth lasts a minute and a half, 5. I can't remember.
I don't know. It's
10
probably
minutes.
not long, to be
I think it's
honest.
10 minutes.
10?
Yeah, 10
10
minutes.
minutes in the zone.
So yeah, at this
Well,
Let's go to the
point,
pub. Let's go to the pub.
at this point, you still have yet to ask the question: are you a changeling?
I will say Melgrim's walked off when he's been asking these questions.
I don't need to ask that question because they all gave honest answers to the questions I did ask, and the changeling wouldn't have known any of those things, apart from one of them.
Dun dun dun.
Diddle-a-dun.
So
But also the
Um,
way he answered kind of convinced me it was him because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think the changeling would know any of that shit. So yeah, that's his
Yeah, yeah,
guess answer.
But one
So-
thing, I'm just going to look at Ralph and go, what about you? We've got no guarantee that you're telling the truth because we don't know how it works on you.
I would shout to Melrose like, I don't think changelings take on the abilities of those that they take the face of. They have the abilities they have, but it would be a fair surprise if if the changeling was also a war cleric.
That'd
Okay,
be
that checks out.
pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, like, what are the chances?
Sounds like a pretty. I'll accept that.
Still, we should probably ask something just to be sure.
I mean, okay, go right ahead. Go ask me. Actually, I promise I will answer truthfully.
Oh, I don't have a question. I just wanted to say
Yeah,
that.
any one of you, I tell you, you can each ask me a question if you prefer. I'm sure you all
Ooh,
have something
actually, I
equally
do have a.
insightful. Please.
No, I don't.
Anything. Anything at all. Favorite color is aqua. Favorite drink is aqua.
I'm actually okay. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to look at Ralph and I'm actually going to ask a question. So I'm just going to say to him, I know everything your brother said just there. I
Mhm.
understand. How much do you trust him? And you can answer.
No, that's what
Anything?
matters. I believe it is an incredible coincidence that we have met you on this island in the middle of nowhere. I've acted like I'm not suspicious of you, so I don't raise any concerns. However, you having access to this passion eternal, I'm worried that you're the one that sold the eggs to them. And I'm watching you.
In fact,
Fair enough.
just to assist with this before he answers,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Mikhail and go, I know we've met before. I know that you recognize me. I know you. I don't know where from. Have you been on that ship before, the Passion Eternal?
I can honestly say, hand on heart, I have never been on that boat.
And I'm going to look at Ralph to know whether he's telling the truth or not.
Did you message me whether he passed or failed?
I did.
I think Sally dropped out.
That would have been the best time for Lee to just disappear.
Bye.
To be fair, he like kind of disappeared into the match stream, but we're changing people.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to cling my thing together and shoot the beam. Oh,
Yep.
I've lost.
Ah.
Backer.
Right. Well, okay, that changes things. Have I seen that message, Richard? He did pass. He resisted the spell. It says he passed, yeah? That's what it said? Not he failed, because he has to... Okay.
I'm just
You
going to
don't
keep
know if
looking
he's
at...
telling the truth or not.
He could lie because he resisted the spell.
Why would I lie to my own brother? Why would I sell my people out? You seen how angry I got when I was asking that man questions.
Secret.
Well, I didn't see how... I seen you perhaps beat the shit out of someone you didn't want to talk.
Can
And you
I ask?
betray your people for the same reason anyone betrays their people. For wealth, for power, or because they simply don't want to be there anymore. Sorry,
My
guys, go ahead.
brother, I'm a little bit disappointed in y'all here. Why would you think I'd do that? We have plenty of wealth back home.
Well, you do. Maybe it's not enough for you. Maybe you want to be in charge.
Why would I do that?
Your reasons are your own. But you could have chose to let that spell take hold. And you didn't. You chose to resist it, which means you don't want to tell me the truth.
Well, that's the thing. Can you tell if everybody else here chose to let that spell take hold or resist it? How many people resisted?
Points to Gaz.
Mhm.
Points to him. And I think everyone else failed. Which brings
Well, there's the thing.
Sniff.
Well, there's the thing.
I don't
You
know who
know,
all resisted.
everybody tried to resist it. You know this
Except
because
one.
everybody
Apart
who
from
rolled,
Melgrim, yeah.
yes, apart from Melgrim, who chose not to resist the spell. So you know, apart from Melgrim, everybody here tried to resist that spell.
I've just had a
So-
terrifying realization.
The only
Melgrim is the
difference
moral
being is
backbone of us.
some of them failed. The only thing is,
I knew
some of
Melgrim
them,
wasn't an author.
some
Tyler
people
likes Melgrim.
failed to resist. So there was resistance apart from Melgrim, who chose to let the thing wash over. So it was a case of, if this is the case, I mean, if you don't need to trust me at all, my brother. If you feel really that way, I can just go on my merry way. But I've got a job to do, and I'm trying to find our people's eggs and make sure that we actually have livestock in another generation. If you feel that I am in any way being dishonest or lying to you in that kind of regard, by all means, strike me down where I stand. If this is the case, do what you will. Either that or get the fuck out of my way. Sally.
Daphne,
Can I cast Divine Sense on him to see if he's good or
I
evil?
thought you were going to say Divine Smite there.
You certainly can.
Holy shit!
You should. I think when she does it, she gets a sense of everyone as well.
So, yes, this is true. So anyone who has evil within the vicinity of it, you'll need to say if you have if you are evil in alignment. However, however, Michael is not. He is very, very dubious, but he is not evil.
Just something untrustworthy about him. Maybe it's the name.
Because he has.
Michael, is there I've been amongst these people for a long time. There's some just trust within my heart. Now, I want to believe you. I want to believe I'm wrong. However, I need to see proof. And if you come with us and you help me receive these eggs, and I will admit I was wrong, I will throw myself to your feet and I'll beg forgiveness.
So here's the
I'll not
thing.
stand in your way if you want to leave.
So here's the thing.
Mhm.
Why would I try and help you onto the ship if I didn't want you to get there?
Because you know I won't stop. You know that I'll keep going no matter what. And the best way to get rid of me is to lead me into your friend's arms and then watch me die. You also know that there's other turtles coming for this place. And you know that I've been contacting home and telling where to go.
And you think I would not let you do that?
I don't think so. I said I am suspicious.
My brother, I'm bitterly disappointed in this.
I can live with it.
Your own blood as well.
I'm not a fool, Michael. This world can change people. Perhaps you're being controlled by an outside force. Perhaps they're holding you to ransom. Perhaps they're promising you half the eggs and you can start your own colony. I don't know. But what I do know is I'll keep an eye on you. And again, if I'm wrong, I will beg forgiveness. And it'll be a shame I carry with me till I die. But you should be suspicious too. Do you truly trust everyone we meet? You beat the shit out of an old man today to find out where he bought an egg. You didn't trust him.
I'm actually starting to see what you may be talking about as you start to look around your friends and yourself at this point. I got a lot to think about now. It was good seeing you again, brother.
To be safe out there.
And he just walks off, walks by, turns his head about, and just walks straight off into the what is now starting to rain on the overcast skies.
So if he turns up again, he's definitely the changeling then, yeah?
Bye, Michael.
Gaz.
I'm willing to take this risk. Also, now I don't have to hear my own accent anymore, which is always kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
So,
at this point, you've still got 2 minutes of the cone.
I mean, do you just want to run into this bar and be like, hey, who's the changeling? Or do you want to try plan A, which was get guys drunk, flash some cash, and then we'll kind of sneak about outside?
I love the
We
fact
should try the
when all else
cash
fails,
bit.
get Gaz drunk.
I mean, I was all for plan A originally. You all kind of demanded to see the power of the Zone of Truth.
Let me mark this down, actually.
I also gave you out several times and said, are you sure you want to do this? But now it's all out in the open. Does anyone else want to ask me a question about my motives or anything I've done?
In Elvish, I'm going to say to you, who's your favourite?
Well, who's my favorite? Well, Gaz. Gaz is like a son to me.
Oh.
I don't hear this. I don't hear this as an Elvish, I guess.
I'm going to run there, but they can really get out of this paved alley and go to get to the pub or something.
This is a good point.
Yeah.
You're getting looks as they're going over them.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining somebody that's like Quagmire, God in the alley, going, what have we got here?
someone who looks like someone who literally looks like me, coloured in blue, is going. With a handlebar.
Please tell me that some random old drunk man is just going to stumble into our zone of truth.
I killed my father and walks again.
From there, there's a couple of truths being revealed, some hidden. What do you do now then? As the rain starts to come down among you on the affectionately known Pearl Valley.
I'm going to start walking to the tavern.
Go towards the tavern.
Daphne, why don't you give him some money? Why isn't one of you who's particularly sneaky go in and hide in a corner and keep an eye on him? and then the rest of us could just perhaps hide out here or watch for him.
Quite literally making it rain. So yeah,
It's more
so how much money are you giving Gaz?
I'm gonna give him.
Oh, because
my
you've still
whole-
you've got the bag of holding, right? Oh god, you've got a lot of gold to play with.
I'm gonna give him a small bag with about 5,000 gold pieces in.
Well, shit.
Nice. You give him
Gaz,
1,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Gaz,
I
passing
don't have a
rounds.
concept of money, thank you.
Oh, shit.
I can't
Yes.
go in with him because I'm too noticeable.
I'll go in with him.
Can I go
I
stealthily?
go in myself
stealthily?
first, and then I go up to the bar.
I'll go,
Okay.
Ronan?
I'm going to go in, but not straight after him, but just go in and beeline for a corner of the bar.
Right,
Before
you...
Gaz went in, I told him to buy rounds, get fake being drunk quickly, and to tell a sad story, and then go out after a while. But whatever.
Okay, so yeah, Ronan, you're going to go in stealthily.
Yeah,
Are you
no,
going in
Ronan.
stealthily? It's probably for the best, considering you're quite well known here.
Yeah.
Anyone else going in, or are they going to sit back and do their thing? Are you
I'm gonna
casting
go
that
in.
again?
No, I'm not casting again. No, that was just to get rid of the spell slot for the first one.
Right, I get you. Cool.
I'm gonna go in.
Right, so Niall, are you going in? Are you going in stealth? Well, actually, you're not well
I'm just
known.
gonna go in
Yeah.
normally because I
Yeah.
don't. No one should.
That's fair.
No one will recognise me.
It'd be really funny if I had cast it again. Guys are like, I'm trying to trick the changeling.
He fails. He fails. There's a changeling here, and I'm trying to lure him in with my money and young body.
I walk in wearing my...
Actually,
Just waiting on him, the changeling catching Gaz, and just like Ralph coming in, counting up. Take a seat, changeling. Just over there. Just have a wee seat.
Richard, I'm not gonna go in because I have no money, so it would look weird for someone to go in with no money and not buy anything. So I'll have to stay
I
outside.
did, but I went stealthily.
That's fair,
Somebody
okay.
needs to go in with him.
Yeah, Ronan says he'll go
I've
in.
got no
Ronan,
money.
if you give me a stealth check, it's more important for you to pass this.
Yeah, very
Get money
important.
off sat at the bank of Daphne. She has.
Yeah, I'll
tens of
turn to
thousands of
Daphne.
gold.
Can I have some money, please?
All right, Oliver. Fucking hell.
Good to know.
Oh, 9. I don't think I passed.
Yep.
Before I go
Right.
in, I'll draw like a mustache. Gaz will draw a mustache on himself with some charcoal, just to like look a little bit older.
So you're drawing the mustache on with the charcoal.
Yep,
You're not doing anything else, just the mustache.
yep, just a
Oh,
mustache.
fuck, because we're going to get cancelled there. Right, so, yeah. I'm sure you've got mask of many faces for that.
That's
You
I
guys
make
have
the-
that. That's the thing.
Yeah, this,
I know,
this is
I
the
know.
thing.
Is there an age of like drinking in Felodium? Like,
No.
like children can drink
No.
if they want.
The fantasy
No, no,
medieval
no, it's
worlds,
fantasy.
you're drinking since
Yeah.
you're 5.
Yeah, need is night is good to keep you warm.
It would have
So,
to be like different ages, like elves minimum age 75.
85.
so Janice de Grande, what are you doing at this point?
I am going to go find Melgrim because he wandered off, and frankly, he's worried about his friend and wants to make sure he's okay because that was a lot that just happened.
That is totally fair. So I think we'll come to that the now before we go into the crux of this matter. So you eventually catch up with Melgrim if Melgrim stops, and you have your bit. Bless me.
So I'm just going to run up, go, Melgrim, wait up, listen. That was a lot. Are you okay?
He shouldn't have asked the questions of you. And I'm just
I'm not good.
I'm kind of like still
not-
walking, so
I'm like, even though he's like a dwarf and I'm like this half orc, I feel like I'm going to be struggling to keep up with him, so I'm just like trying to keep pace at this point. Listen, I don't approve of what he did, but I understand why he did it. This is a dangerous thing we're up against, and we sometimes need to take extreme
he
measures.
asked you all personal questions, things that don't matter to the changeling. He could have just asked us, "Are any of you the changeling?" and that'd have been enough. But no, he asked you about your lady love. He asked Ronan about his lady love. He asked Gaz about his god. He asked Daphne how she fell.
Ralph is a
She
very.
asked the
Ralph
only
is
one that had the reasonable
strong-minded
question
in
was
his
Nyla.
mindset.
And I didn't
He has
even
a
hear what he asked his brother, who is such a nice
Ooh, good
guy.
point.
I bet he was nasty him as well.
Melgrim, I like you. You're my friend. I feel like I can be honest with you. I don't trust Ralph's brother.
Of course you don't. I don't trust him either.
Melgrim, I'm never going to fully understand you. But frankly,
I can't be friends
half
with
the
somebody I trust.
just promise me one thing. That even though this is going on, we still stick together. You are the only one who's been straight with me, even without a zone of truth. So, I just want you to stick around, and I'd feel better knowing you're not gonna fuck off and leave me with just the man who asks personal questions as our main point of contact.
Fine. I'm not talking to him for the rest of the night. If he casts one more spell on me.
Oh, Melgrim, don't you get it? He'll enjoy you not talking to him. I think you should keep talking to him. And keep talking. There's one thing a bard understands about justice. It's comedy.
Just kind of like thinks for a second. He's like, you know what? He always gets upset when I talk to him. You're right.
And with that, you can head back to the rubber duck at this point as you start to walk back. So, at this point, Gaz will walk in. Gaz, how are you doing this?
Hello! I am a traveling merchant. I am a very wealthy man, and I am here to buy many drinks. Hello!
Why did we send this idiot?
Jesus fucking
I still don't know
Christ.
why we're not getting the bard to do the performance checks.
You make me a performance check with disadvantage.
17, 21.
I mean, you should just
Same.
fail
Get
it
a long,
automatically.
scaly arm come through the window, just tapping
Oh,
for
yeah.
games.
Oh, no. I knew it was coming. Yeah. Everybody just looks up. And then they get back down to their drinks.
Everyone here drank.
They kind of look at each other and go, huh. Yeah, mine's is one of the, and they'll start to rhyme off what they're having. All grog, just whiskey. All whiskey.
Okay.
Large whiskies, please. Large.
I would
doubles.
like. I would like
I'll just have a
whiskey.
ball.
I would like whiskey. And whatever 1,000 gold can get.
As soon as you say that, it's what. Whoa. The barman actually goes up and goes, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Yeah. This
Is
is
that a lot
smell.
of money?
He throws the whiskey on the floor and pulls up this. Boom! Now, this bottle is huge. It is a huge glass bottle as well. You don't get glass bottles nowadays. It's weird. This is really good glass. I've been saving this for an occasion. And he takes a huge cork off and he's going, we've got one, lads. Way! And then that's when you hear the crowd go away. At this point,
Gaz has never been happier. He's
yeah, you're now you're sociably acceptable. It's amazing. Yeah, at this point,
Everyone
Ronan,
wants me to
you'll
have money.
sneak in. You'll walk
Yeah.
in into the corner and you do your thing. So at this point, yeah, they're drinking this. They don't have champagne here, but it's the closest damn thing you'll get to champagne. It's really, really nice. It's almost like a honeymead sweet, but it's a little bit of the bubbly. It's a little bit bubbly as you're drinking this.
Bubbly.
Give us a Constitution saving throw just to see how are you doing this? Are you drinking? Are you are you drinking to keep up the appearance that you are one of the, whoever you said you are, or do you want to go off of your your performance.
Gaz knows that he's not been drunk enough times to really like pull it off, so he's gonna get a little bit tipsy.
Yeah. Give us a Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
Amazing. Yeah, you are wasted. It doesn't take long. This is really good drink. Half an hour passes. Another 40 minutes. You get a lot of people are coming in. At this point, rumor has spread as you start to see people go, there's a guy in there. He's just giving everyone a drink. Right. So the rubber duck starts to fill, and I mean fill to the brim. Yeah. What is everyone else doing at this point?
I'm looking to see if my father's in, or if I see anybody who looks similar to each other, like two
Excellent.
the same person.
Did you make me a perception check with disadvantage?
So,
This place is full, and I mean fucking full.
yeah, so perception.
Yep. That's actually not bad. Yeah, you recognise everybody in here as everyone starts to come in. No sign of Doolan. You can't see Doolan, which kind of makes sense. But yeah, there's a lot of people here you know. So much so with the fact that because you're stealth role, they recognise you. Hey, it's Ronan! And this guy's coming over. Hey, how you doing? Where you been going? Where you been hiding? And it's oh no, everybody knows you.
Nailed it.
Yep. It's not gone well. So
So
with that, Gaz, Ronan, Sir Janice and Melgrim are doing their thing. Daphne, Ralph, and Nyla, what would you be doing?
In retrospect, do you think perhaps we should have sent the bard in there, or someone who is not socially inept?
Well, we'll have to give Gaz a chance. I mean, he is young. However, I do kind of agree that, I mean, from what I heard when he entered, yeah, he
I
might
think
have made a bit of a shit impression.
You made a terrible. God damn it.
He's not very, what's the word?
Smart?
No,
Streetwise.
Wow.
that's not the word I'm looking for.
Streetwise.
Discreet.
Sweet. I mean, yeah, I heard what he said when he went in. He was, I mean, perhaps we should have ran some scenarios with him first, and they explained what we expected. Like, just go to the bar, look glum, and then just start buying random drinks.
Naivety of him.
Okay,
The
wait.
naivety of him.
That's a good point.
Daphne, can I have some money? Then I'll go in with Ralph and possibly
You
you.
already said in the
and
chat that I've given you 10 gold.
Oh, cheers. I did not see that.
So, yeah, Nyla, if you want to go in, you squeeze your way in, but Jesus, it is rocking and roaring, and there's Gaz up on the table, canning with a couple other folk. He is out. His eyes are closed. He is. It's almost Weekend at Bernie's. He's really bad. It's gold flying everywhere. It's going everywhere. He's not. It's not going well.
Why did you give him all of this money?
With your passive perception as well, you look over into the corner, there's a big group in the corner, and you see everyone absolutely wasted talking to Ronan, shaking his hand. It's Ronan, everybody! It's got, oh no.
I'm trying to make my way back out.
Wait, please.
That is just perfect.
Much like that, yeah.
Yeah, much like that.
What was better is that Jim got a fright when it's because he's like, someone's here.
Look, someone's in my house. That's not even my cousin.
She's messaged me like, there your keys on I.
Is he upstairs watching us on Twitch? You better be.
You better have substairs
We
as
know
well.
we can hear him.
This is my most
Yeah, I know they
favourite
can hear
session.
you. Everyone
This is
on
genuinely. This is my most favourite session I've ever run. This is so good.
People say hi to you.
So,
As all this
Hey.
chaos happens, can
Sure.
I look around the room and see if I can spot anyone?
yeah, again, perception check with disadvantage because this place is raucous. It's absolutely bouncing. There's not a lot happening at this point. We'll say as well, Melgrim and
Okay.
so Janice come
Perception,
back
you say.
to
I
meet.
try and
Uh,
can Gaz try and like
Oh,
save?
17.
no,
Um,
you're done, mate. You're done for the night. No more rolls for you, son.
I'm going to try and make my way towards Gas and try and get him doing.
It's quite hard because everyone's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
But it's not
Yeah,
happening.
I'm trying
It's
to
very,
get
very,
to them.
very, very full. You're trying to get to him, but everyone keeps.
Hey.
It's not so much pushing you back. It's
Can
more a case
everyone
of-
just stay still? I'm trying to look for somebody.
I have an idea
Um,
actually. I'm going to turn around to. Do I know anybody who knows Dylan? Is it Dylan?
You probably know there's a lot of people here that would know Doolin.
Right, I'm going to turn around. And go. Have you seen Dylan recently?
A couple of them are going, no, he's still up in his cabin. The old bastard would come out. I mean, I get his family died and that, but come on, he has to move on and get on with his life, or he's just going to go up there and die lonely. And it's more pretty much conversations like that, as if he's living the hermit life.
Maybe I've seen him recently because
It's not a bad idea. It's a good point, but not from what they can recall, especially with the alcohol now starting to flow as well. They're now breaking into the whiskies and the lower stuff because there's gold everywhere.
I'm going to go up to Nyla. Do you think we should start
Nyla's
a bar
in
fight?
Nyla's in the bar. Nyla's in
I
the
rolled
bar.
a 17, by the way.
17. Again, you're not from the island. You don't recognise a lot of people.
Okay.
There's nothing that stands out though. It's a good roll, but you notice Ronan is desperately trying to find out what's happening. Gaz is gone. At this point, again,
Right.
we'll say
Right,
Janice.
well,
So Janice, Malgrim, Ralph, and Daphne. So yous are now congregating outside at this point.
I'm going to
Ralph.
turn around to everyone. Sorry, on you go.
No, you're fine. What you're going to do?
I would just want to turn around to everyone and go, guys, I've just had a very stupid thought, and it's something that I don't know whether we've considered, and I've just missed this.
Is it?
He was
safe for that
pretend-
to-
Not yet. No, I'm not at that stage yet.
Plan B, right? Gotcha.
He was pretending to be Doolin this whole time.
Mhm.
Have we checked to see whether he's still at the house or not? Have
We
any of us
tracked him to the village, the town center. It's possible he could have doubled back and went back to the shack that he lived in, I believe. I mean, we could certainly try. I don't think this is going to go anywhere now. That place is pretty crowded. Gaz is in danger from about 17 different unscrupulous fellows now at this point. So, if the changemen don't get him, then some of the thieves probably will knife him.
Ralph.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. Sorry.
No, I'm not going to leave.
Sorry, no, you're fine. Ralph, Melgrim. We pass perception. Really, really good night. It's, everyone's coming in from all over. You're sitting watching as everyone's walking in, and then on a particular moment, as crowds are starting to get in, you see one person just walk past the pub, and go straight down towards the docks.
Yeah, I'm following that guy.
Yo, with you. Daphne.
You can stay here, Ralph.
Settle down. So I made you tell the truth. Get over
What
it.
what he's doing? Are you
Aye, but you
doing this
didn't ask the
stealthily,
right
or you
questions.
just if you're following a
use
use?
stealth.
Yeah. No, you can't. You think you can. You can turn down the light on the. I'm assuming you've done that with your because you are able to control the light on your armor. However, you're
The
right.
dimmer
You're wearing
switch.
heavy armor. Yeah.
You dimmer.
You got a dimmer switch. It's the noise is the issue.
So you can sleep.
Are you,
It's the concept of like Christmas tunes, like
guys, that money's gone, mate. You've no idea how much you've spent. There's no point in asking the question. You've just pissed a fucking £1,000 gold everywhere is flying. That's when you've been
my
dancing.
friend, I am Gaz, yeah.
Do you know,
Um,
do you know what I imagine it, right? You know how the part in Coyote Ugly where they all dance in the bar? I imagine Gas doing that.
Yeah, that's pretty much. And he's not even got the purse string; is just open, flying. But however,
With two guys who
Are
clearly
you-
plan to mug him when he leaves.
are you
That's-
for doing this stealthily, or are you just following him?
I will cast Enhanceability on myself.
Nice. I thought you were going to say pass without a trace, but
I
okay.
wish I had
Try
passed without a trace.
Melgrim's
Yeah.
not going to try and be stealthy, but he's got to walk ahead of everybody and just see how he reacts.
Pretty hard to do when you're a dwarf.
No, I mean, just like kind of walking ahead of them,
Right,
but like
okay.
no, the ones they guys that are stealthing,
Mhm.
just to see
Yeah.
how he reacts to some defoliant.
Right, okay.
He's no try to look
fine.
threatening. He's just like kind of like looking as if he's walking the same way.
Cool. Anybody stealthing? Could
Stealth.
you roll your stealth? Yeah.
I will cast the thing I said on myself. That
Yep,
gives me advantage
enhanceability.
on dexterity checks, which I believe
That's-
would cover stealth.
That would cover stealth, yeah. So that would
Right,
add to your
cool.
stealth.
My stealth is fucking dire though, so this will probably not be worth it, but I'll try.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
That's actually okay.
Find an old sail to put round my cloak so I
Oh,
can.
I got a
see.
20. Ah, there you go.
You did miss.
you rolled twice.
Yeah, because I got advantage. 'cause
Oh,
I
you got
so I
advantage.
get
Yeah, that's
advantage 'cause
cool,
my-
yeah.
my casting the
Sorry.
thing.
Sorry, I thought I misread that. And Sir Janice, yeah, that's fine. Make an insight check, Belgrim.
While he's doing that, I just want to put on the record I watched my dice teeter on the edge of a 1 just there. I was pooping myself.
Yeah, he
Goodness sake,
seems fine.
I'm rolling fucking awful.
He seems fine. He's like to say, he seems to be in a rush. He's just
I peel
heading
off to the
straight
side. I'm
towards the
kind of
drop.
just, I'm trying to like circle him on the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going
catch
to
a
keep
wee alley,
pulling
you
him
think-
because he's alone. Anyway,
Oh.
just
Ralph, you see a little alley to the left, and you go. You just kind of go in, and you realise, I think I've been down this way before, and if I can cut round in, I might get to to that area.
Curves
Um,
this is little alley, this one, yes.
at this
yes,
time
Yeah.
at night, there's probably stuff happening in Perth Alley.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's actual bear.
I use cat's grace to get round the puddles of various fluids.
No, there is fluids. It's not that kind of fluids. So as you start to hide round, Melgrim, yeah, you're keeping up with him. He is rushing. It's not a big run or anything, and he's just yeah.
That's what I thought.
As you start to follow around.
If I get
As
close
you-
enough to him, I'm going to go, lovely night for a jog, isn't it?
He kind of looks round and goes,
Are you waving your weapons as you do this?
No, I'm just kind of like jogging with him now.
yeah, as you're jogging with him, he's going, excuse me.
Oh, you're clearly jogging. Hey, your health is your wealth, after all.
I'm not jogging. I'm just walking down to the quayside.
Well, you know, as dwarfs, it's like with these short legs, we have to jog to keep up.
Yes, indeed, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, and he just continues walking on.
Is this conversation gave enough for everybody to like surround them for the front?
Well, that's a good question. What is Sir Janice and Daphne doing at this point?
Very good question.
Daphne's just
Yeah,
like, blast
that's-
them!
At
Chuck
this
into the
point,
drum.
I'm. See, I'm debating whether or not that might actually just be the best option here or not. Whether I just want to, whether I want to try and tackle him or not.
It's not
No,
the
I
funnest
just
thing
want to
we've
try
done
and
tonight,
keep
so-
close.
That's the worst thing I've heard tonight, to be fair. So,
I'm just gonna.
If you could talk
That's
your way out of
half-assed,
it.
guys. So do something, then we can decide how
Yeah.
we're gonna.
Cool.
I'm just going to try and stick near to where Melgrim is, like chasing after him, but like stick just like a little bit behind, so that if the guys
okay.
started trying to like pelt off, I could stay near.
Okay, Daphne, what you doing, my dear?
I'm wanting to try and get as close as I can and yell, "Stop!"
Okay.
And I'm also wanting,
Yeah.
if he does decide to stop, I also want to try and make myself look as big and as tough as I possibly can.
Hell yeah. So as soon as you go, stop, he goes, well, and he now notices Melgrim, Daphne, and
Oh.
Sir Janice de Grande, and he's going, and he's immediately hands up. I'll wait for Sally to come back in. So, Sally, I'm assuming you can hear us, my dear. So, I will say this as you're hearing. Yep, yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Yeah, immediately stops.
We killed
and
him.
Looks round. He sees the three of yous, Melgrim, yourself, and Sir Janice. He goes, look, I don't have any coin on me. Please, I'm just
Nice
making my way down to
change
the
of
quayside."
weather here, isn't it?
It's changed. Well, it's always wet down here as usually. But what's the weather got to do with
Insight
anything?
check to see if he's bluffing. It's like,
Yeah,
obviously
sure.
this is
Actually, off that insight check,
Mhm.
it's hard to read.
alright.
He genuinely looks terrified. It's hard to read if he's bluffing you.
I
Since
can
he
believe he's
stopped-
terrified, but I'm seeing if
Yeah.
he's like putting on an act as well.
Since he stopped, I'd like to go ahead of him, to where he was heading towards.
That's
That
fine.
way we've got him fully surrounded. And taking a page out of Ralph's book from earlier, I'm going to look straight at the guy and also cast Zone of Truth, which I have. Which I've been holding on to. So
No,
I want to cast
again.
specifically on this guy.
Jesus fuck. Okay,
I think
yeah.
it's a circle, so
Yeah,
you probably
everyone
have hot
in a
oil is.
15, so you've got us all.
I like to think that I was gonna say I like to think Ralph's came in and you get to ask a really personal question now.
I was holding on to it
Um,
just in case the conversation went that way
so,
earlier, but
Yeah,
we're
Zone
ready.
of Truth. What is the DC for your Zone of Truth?
For me,
Back to
it's
second.
Charisma 13.
Nice.
The least charismatic bard in the world. I let it wash over me.
There is a reason that he's not good at things. That's all I'm saying.
DC 13?
DC 13.
Okay, what are you asking him?
I'm just going to go straight up and just... as much as I've copied Ralph, now I'm also going to copy Melgrim. Are you a changeling?
Stab.
What?
Can you change form?
What do you mean by form? What's that? Form?
Ooh. Can you change into other people?
No! Tell the truth.
Oh god, guys, we did it again.
God damn it.
Sorry, man. Sorry, sir. This is a case of mistaken identity.
You enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
No,
Have a
no.
lovely...
Have you seen
Oh,
Dougal
Doolin.
Doolan this evening?
No, I haven't seen Doolin this evening. In fact, I'm just going down there to pay for his ship. I'm buying it off him.
Okay, we're going with him.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't you worry,
soon
sir,
as you
because
s-
now you've got an armed escort.
As soon as you see that, boom, some from the back, just from maybe about 20 feet away from, ducks out from behind some crates and just runs straight down the quayside.
Did you say about 20
literally
feet
just
away?
got to sprint
Can
after him.
I cast Radiant Blast or whatever it's called?
Yeah,
'Cause it
as
can
you
go
come
60
in,
foot.
you see him go boom and just fly past.
Yeah, Radiant Sacred Flame. I keep
Let's
trying
stick
to
my
do.
foot out.
Excellent, give us
Very
a
true.
flame.
Sacred Flame. He has to
I'll
give me
shoot
a
my
DC
boy.
He certainly does it. What's the DC and
Dex
it's dexterity?
15. Dexterity 15 saving
Dexterity
throw.
15. I will roll this. Dum ba bum ba bum. 15, you say?
Yeah, that indeed.
So, as soon as you see him go by, so, whoa! And you throw the flame. And we'll continue this next week. Because it is actually past 10:30, and we know that our good friend Rachel has a pupper to look after at this time. So,
I
so
sure do.
yes. Oh, you were fucking close. Oh, you were close. Oh, I genuinely thought I was getting away with that until Sally had asked the right question. What a
Ooh.
question! That was
Well
clutch.
done, Sam.
Well done,
Love
Sally.
that. You really saved that there because I was like, oh no, I can't leave this on a hanger. I can't leave that. This is not a cliffhanger. All right, carry on. We've done it again.
Oh,
Oh
man.
god. So glad you asked that question. So that is probably the best episode I think we've done.
That was so much fun.
Man, that was
intense. That was my most favourite episode I think we've done here. I am so glad I wrote this little side thing. It's amazing. It's just exploded into this, and it is everything I wanted. So, without further ado, thank you very much for watching. Anyone we've got to say? Rachel, do you have anything you want to promote?
Just thank you to everyone who's been watching. And other than that, I have nothing to say because I don't think
You've
we
said
have
it
any
all.
games till next week.
This
Nah,
is
just
true, I
good.
think.
I
Yeah,
think we're
you're
getting around to
listening-
special editions and stuff. We aren't really doing much now. Have we got anything
Yeah.
new coming up?
Well, funnily enough, because we will get to that. However, we will go to Ronan, our good friend Ronan, or Jim. Jim, do you have anything you want to promote?
Yes, I do. I am going to
Nice.
say thank you to you all for watching, and I'm going to put a wee link in the chat to my friend's paranormal page because we've got new investigations coming up in the new year, and I want you all to come
Excellent, yeah.
with us and investigate some paranormal.
We will have a word with our technology person to figure out how we could put that in on link to this video on YouTube and all that as well, because it is in the Roll20, but that's okay. We now have it. Look out for that if you're ever watching or if you're watching live. We can get it sorted. But yeah,
James, go
look
on
out for
Twitch
them.
and put
They're
it in
very
the
good.
chat.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if it allows you to do that.
Sorry, Dad.
Oh, does it
yeah, there
not?
we go. It's done. We're done. Yeah,
Okay.
excellent. It came up. Excellent. Thank you, Jim. Thanks for reminding us that because they have got the New Year thing coming, haven't they? Leon, what are you getting? You got anything to promote, my man? Other than underage drinking?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Drink safe. That's it.
Yeah, always drink safe. Drink responsibly. Always. You get anything else you want to promote, my man?
Nothing much. Just want to say thanks for everyone that was joined tonight and has been joined up to this point. If you guys want to check out our videos on YouTube and help us out there, we'd really appreciate it.
Brilliant, thank you. Lee, have you got anything you want to promote, my man?
Starting to check gaming Instagram, and we'll do some more content soon. I think we've got some changes coming to the channel. I think we're gonna be like slightly more professional. We've got like intros coming, and we're gonna do like a podcast or something. But
I've actually done a couple of them for our good friend Mary. I'll need to actually do some more and ask if I've got carte blanche to do whatever and just go nuts. but say what we're needing to say. I can do so many accents and so many voices. I want to do them all. So, Mary, if you're in chat, let me know.
Yeah, I think Murray's in chat.
Then we will
She
go
says
to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she says she hasn't said anything yet. I've seen. Anyway, we now have a
She's
resident ball of
messaged me
sunshine. We have a resident ball of sunshine, Sally. Sally, do you have anything, my dear, you want to promote?
The only thing I would like to promote is my Glasgow by Night YouTube.
Yes.
Is that out yet?
No, it's a big thing, but he's
He's
in
done all his
military.
intros. I thought it was coming pretty soon after that. and
Yeah,
it's-
he's on
Halloween would have been the
deployment at the
perfect
moment.
time.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
on
he's in-
deployment at the moment, so
That's
he
fair.
can't do what he needs to do at the moment. But hopefully, somebody will be able to do something.
Yeah, of course. Again, Glasgow by Night. I've seen a couple of the videos they've got up. It's really good stuff. I like some of the professionalism.
Way
as well
better
on
than
the
what we do.
videos.
If anything,
Yeah,
just
very
don't watch
much
us
so.
go do that.
Please,
Yeah.
please. I mean, if you want to see Vampire done, it's really good. Not taking the
Sally
way out
might
from
one day
anyone
run
else.
Vampire for us. We're all very
Oh, please. We were talking about this. But anyway, that's for a future episode.
excited. Much
David,
better.
our good friend David, do you got anything you want to promote, my man? Because we only ever see you on this game once, and that seems to be a sin because you're pretty good at RPGing, my man.
Well, to be honest, there's not much else I'm involved in that regard yet. Things might change in the future. You never know. Time will tell. But for now, I just want to promote for.
Screw you guys.
So first of all, I want to promote my OnlyFans, and by that I am lying my ass off. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's tuned in to watch us tonight. Tune in next time for more World of Fallorium, and
The
tune in
World
for
of
more
Fallorium.
New Zero. And for every single person that joins that is a new fan, we do the little subscriber dance. So we probably got a little build up of that as well. So
Hell
here's a
yeah.
little one free of charge.
Oh,
And
some
beyond
man.
that, just any other games that we've got going on, as James was saying, as Sal was saying, all the stuff that they've got going on, just tune into it all because you never know where it's going to take you.
Considering the fact that David is only ever here once for this game, and he wasn't all here last month, he still does the subscriber thing. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. He gets us. He gets us. And last but not least, the man we all come here to see because everyone's a Melgrim stan, Lazy Jet. What are you doing, my man? You got anything you want to promote?
Well, we don't know what day it is, but we're going to be doing some Demon Dog shortly.
It's Tuesday today.
Yay! Demon Dogs is amazing, guys.
Yeah,
you have to
this
watch
is-
us be
Watch
evil.
us lay waste to orphanages.
Yeah, this
just-
is insane. It's
Heroes.
It's exploded in such a way that we were actually our channel on Twitch was front page on Google when looking up Demon Dog. That is insane. So yeah,
Pages of the game said, "Oh look, someone's playing our game."
we're popular, guys. We've made
That's
it.
how much verbatim what they said. That was it. It wasn't
You
like
got,
all we
you got famous
look good or bad. Just oh look.
Yeah.
We're done.
I was going to say, there might be there will be some Cthulhu later, just when I get around to getting it all prepped, because that takes a bit more time. Basically,
See me be a
Demon
cowboy,
Dog
which is
and
basically
special
Ralph with a
events
slightly different
Cthulhu.
voice.
Yeah.
I said, see me be a cowboy, which is basically Ralph's voice, but slightly higher.
Yeah, Ralph,
you
a
witch.
cowboy, and acts like Melgrim.
Yeah, basically.
If I
So,
remember correctly, the official Lee canon is that you have 7 voices. 4 of them are exactly the same, and the other 3 are just you.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah. He also does an okay Kevin Bridges impression.
That's right. I do. I forgot how to do it. I'll come back to it. How does he talk? He says smack
Who
Caroonies.
does he
He
talk like
talks with a full stop after every
Aye.
word, like he's a Scottish robot.
He's
Um,
very much a Scottish William Shatner. Yeah, so
Anyway, right.
with that,
Liam,
I'm
did you
working
get to
class hero
promote your
Dick
stuff?
Naylor.
Hold
Yeah,
on a
I've done
second. Did
everything.
Leon get to do his?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leon did.
Did he?
Yeah, I
I
went
wasn't
down
listening.
everyone. Yeah, working class hero sometimes stream. I'm
You
also
should
a
really
professional
stream
wrestler.
more.
I should. I am a professional wrestler as well. I do that kind of thing. I got a show coming up on the 15th of December. I'm in a street fight. I'm in a street fight. There's
Nice.
weapons involved.
Watch out for
Amazing.
the police.
Ah, yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Street fights happen all the time up in Scotland, and in Sunderland as well. When you think about it.
Mhm.
Yep.
And with that, thank you very much for joining us on our kick-off episode of The World of Felorium, back again after the month's hiatus. We love you very much for anyone who stayed to watch and who decides to watch through YouTube. Thank you very much. And we will see you next week for D's D&D, Dick's Dungeons and Dragons. Catch you later, folks.
Thank you.